Let's go.
On chess.com.
That's cool. Oh! In the last month, I am playing 83.12.
I'm less accurate than them in every stage.
Yeah.
Man, that stings a little
You
bit.
should
Okay.
do the more game review.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so
Tuesday sucks. I gotta stop playing chess on Tuesday. Oh, it's because it's Title Tuesday.
Look how many blunders there were back in December 2020. And now December 2021, 1,600. Don't look at this number. look at this number. Best.
Let's go to tactics. Mates. I'll probably need to work on these ones. Yep.
Every single rook fork that has presented itself to me, I have found. No one has a higher percentage of rook forks than I do. Yes, correct.
These are literally the knight forks that you missed.
I missed knight d6.
You saw it just now.
What the is wrong with me?
I could have done here and then taken this pawn, and I'm winning because my pawns get held together. That's probably the coolest part about this feature.
Like these positions against Hess. Rook there for rook e2. And he blunders mid and one. Oh my goodness. I'm awful.
G5 and we live. G5 and we live. By the way, where did you come up with that? G5 and we live.
You know what? One day I was just doing a chess.com YouTube video, and I'm doing a video, and it just came to me. And then I was like, I need to rhyme with everything with 5. Anything with 5 is live. Anything with 6 is mixed. Anything 4 is score. So just so you know.
I love that so much. The things you come up with on the top of your head are much cooler than the things I do. I'm good at the cringeworthy jokes. But anyway, welcome in everybody. International Master Danny Wrench here alongside the one and only, the legend, National Master James Canty. We are here for the Puzzle World Championship on Chess.com. We like to kick off the new year with Puzzle Week every year, and that's what we're all about. We're about to see some specialists throw down in all kinds of crazy fun puzzle rushes, puzzle battles. James, how's your puzzle game these days? What is your puzzle rating on Chess.com?
You know, I'm nice out here. I am pretty nice. You know, I do train with the Russians. If you check my flag, it's Russian now because I've been taking lessons with a Russian coach.
Okay, love that.
Plus, Dubov be having some issues, so you know, I'm in now. I'm in. You know, sub your boy in one time, right? But 3100 is where I'm at right now. So 31 and a half, something like that. What about you, Danny?
I'm in the 2800 realm, and honestly, I feel like I've become so addicted to Puzzle Rush, right? That the 3-minute experience where most of my puzzle time is spent trying to break my record there, that I haven't been solving. On Twitter. What?
I saw that on Twitter. Didn't you post about that?
Yeah.
You hit a new high or something.
But I feel bad on that. I feel like I should be able, you know, a little bit of focus to get back above the 3000 range. So maybe that'll be something I do during Puzzle Week here. And I'm going to do that. I'm setting a goal for myself. It's the new year.
Let's
I don't know how long we're allowed to say Happy New Year to people, but Happy New Year for this whole week. And without any further jokes, you and I are going to get into a lot of fun today. Let's remind everybody of what they're about to see. Bring up our format. We're here in the group stage, James, and that's going to be a little bit different. One of the things that's going to be fun today is we're starting with puzzle rushes. All these players are going to be streaming and or rushing through to try to set their highest records in order to move on to the next stage. And then we will end each group with a puzzle battle. I'm kind of just summarizing what we see before us. It will be a 5 puzzle battle kind of throwdown at the end of each group to decide who moves on to the next stage of things. Obviously, the player with the highest average score after the 5 rounds of the puzzle battle advances, and it's going to be fun. The prizes are decent and a plenty to start, and they only get better as the weekend rolls on. We start out with $1,000 here, and then we've got $800 for second place in every group, $700 and $500 respectively, and then we move on into the seeded portion. Let's talk a little bit about that, because we had 11 players that were directly invited of the 16 here. I didn't get a direct invite. I don't know about you.
You know what, Danny? They were saying that you were supposed to get one, but they was like, there's a special age requirement, Danny, and we just don't want to say anything past that, Danny. That's just what they told me.
It's younger than I am. Is that what you're saying? I get that.
Exactly, Danny.
We do have some youngsters in the field. As we said, 11 players were invited. 4 of them qualified via a special chess play quick that just went down on Wednesday. You were commentating on that, right?
Right. Very, very good.
And then 1 player came in via community contest. So let's meet our participants here. I love this image. I love that little crown floating above Ray Robson's head.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
When you look at this, again, for those who followed the Puzzle Battle World Championship last year, you know what Ray Robson, the caterpillar who be spicy, is capable of. But the question always comes, who's at some point going to rock that boat? We know that Demetrius Latopoulos is considered maybe the second best in the world. But I look at some of the young guns, not just Christopher Yu, but even Tawny, Aduwomi. I mean, these guys are capable. What do you think about somebody who might be able to rock the world of Ray Robson?
Absolutely. You know what? Definitely with the age thing, as kids are just coming up, Christopher Yu and definitely Tawny, as he's seated number 5 here, which is very, very strong, very high C for him, above a lot of the veterans that's been here a very long time. Right. So with that being said, I think definitely Tawny's a good pick. Maybe Christopher Yu too as well. Newly minted Grandmaster, always getting better. His potential is through the roof here as well. So Ray's the big dog, though. Big Ray and have a nice day. It's what they call him around here.
Big Ray and have a nice day. I like that. Ranak Sadwani, I also look at. I mean, because at a certain point, it's not to take anything away from the more well-known commodities in the world of chess, right? Your Maxime Vachier-Lagraves, by the way, shout out to Maxime, reigning World Blitz champion as of about a week ago. Of course, Hikaru Nakamura, right? The man, the myth, the legend that is Hikaru. But and then you see another Super GM in Shakhriyar Mamadjarov, but we just know how good Ray is at puzzles. This is a different game. And so I always look at the youth in regards to what the unknown is that might be able to rock the boat, you know.
Untapped potential, yeah.
Well, let's bring up the group A that we are going to be focused in on, because over the next hour or so, these four will be throwing down, rushing through Puzzle Rush to try to set their best scores, ultimately leading to a puzzle battle that's gonna take place toward the end of this first group. Danya will be streaming. Danya's stream was lit last night. I saw you rated him, so shout out to Danya.
It was definitely lit.
After Group A, we will then have Group B, and we will see the same type of action. We start out with a whole bunch of puzzle rushes. These guys are trying to set their best scores. I'm curious what Shock is capable of. Daddy Shock. I don't know what his puzzle game is all about, but he happily accepted our invite, so I'm excited to see what he does.
What if he come in here and just like go to work, right? And just like wow, and just like whoa, you know, Shaq is very strong. We do know that, obviously. I mean, just come on now, like we know that name, but puzzles we haven't seen a lot from him here. And I even heard Aman from the Chess Bros say something. He was like, "Yeah, I probably wouldn't even be competitive." When he was mentioning about why he wasn't like, you know, wouldn't do puzzles, or is he trying to do any puzzles or anything like that, and he was like, I probably wouldn't even be competitive. For him to say that, as strong as he is here, this is a very, very strong field when it comes to puzzles. So we got to see what Shaq does.
But it's true, right? I mean, and so sometimes you see these mismatches where you know, super grandmasters. It shows that chess is a complete game, one of strategy, one of intuition, evaluating, you know, complex end games while you're in the middle of a complicated middle game. These are things that make the best players in the world. Not to say that the best puzzle solvers also aren't super strong chess players, but it is a different game. And this is really fun to see when we really break down chess to just those critical tactical moments that put away your opponent. Who knows more of those patterns off the top of their head, and whose mouse speed can keep up. That's what the Puzzle Battle World Championship is all about. And all right, we're going to take a very, very quick break. When we come back, it will be a liftoff time. So don't go anywhere. It's Puzzle Week here on chess.com, and the action, the first puzzle rushes begin when we return. we are live here with the 2022, feels weird to say that, Puzzle World Championship on chess.com alongside the one and only James Canty, Danny Wrench here, and the rushes are about to begin. We just hit that time, Canty. It's 9 a.m. Pacific on the West Coast.
That's right.
And I see our guys are streaming. We got Daniel Naroditsky, we've got Ray Robson, we've got
Yeah.
Tawny on the Chess Kid channel.
Yeah.
We'll be giving them shout outs, of course, throughout the day, and hope everyone heads over and hits that follow button, because that's a big part of what we're doing here is seeing these guys grow their streaming channels and solve puzzles. So are you ready, man?
I'm ready, big fella. This is what we came to do today. And it's also 3 minutes too, as well. It's not the regular 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Puzzle Rush, which is a 5 minute. I'm on like a 45 piece. You know, I'm 47. That's my,
yeah.
I'm trying to get to 50. 50 club is nice, but I ain't there yet. And then the 3 minute is like, I think I hit 40, but 3 minute is ridiculous to see these guys. If you can hit 50 and 60 in 3 minutes, it's literally just absolutely.
Oh, it's crazy. Let alone
disgusting.
Let alone 60, right? We've seen 60 spots. It's been nutty. And I would, my record is 42 in 3 minutes, which was epic. I've hit 40 a couple times in 3 minutes.
Swinging.
But the speed in which they roll through these, we're about to see it in real time. We've got Ray ready. Why don't we take a peek in? Yeah. Even though he's not quite ready, we'll just he doesn't know we're watching him. I love watching people when they don't know we're watching them. That sounded really creepy. I don't mean it like that. I mean like on Vapor. That's what I mean on Twitch.
Right. That's what he meant, guys. Let's clarify, please. Let's clarify right now. Okay, guys.
There's Ray.
Okay. Seems like we're gonna start in like 20 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused.
Does he know it's 0 time remaining?
Okay, we're gonna start in a second.
All right. Well,
yeah. So
Ray is this is the man to beat. If you didn't know that,
they were explaining the rules, but no one else seemed to know the rules. I thought everyone would have known the rules already, and also they said not to talk, but I think they have me on mute on the Zoom call, so I guess it's okay if I talk sometimes. But all right, I guess let's go.
Does he know that people can hear him talking right now?
There we go, big fella. Speed.
Here we go. We're watching. By the way, everyone, again, we're going to be checking on all the others. Daniel Naroditsky is also streaming his viewpoint. As we said, Tawny, the young growing chess legend, is streaming on our Chess Kid channel, and I think Christopher No.
He qualified.
I think hopefully I'm saying that right. Noe. He was one of our qualifiers, which is awesome to see a guy like that here. And why don't we check in over on Christopher Noe here, a new face to the Puzzle Rush community. This is just nutty. And whenever it comes to putting up like a record rush, how many puzzles do you need to get that you've kind of seen before, you think, Canty?
You know, usually I remember at one point when I was like Puzzle Rush, like going crazy every single day when it was really hot, you had to do it was an average. Like you couldn't spend more than 2 seconds per puzzle for 20 puzzles. You had to get to, and I remember you had to time it. You had to get to like maybe 30 or 40 within 2 minutes. And then you'll have a lot of time to break records or something like that, which is nuts because then you'll have a lot of time to think. It get harder. And you had to really strategically go in here and do this, which is hard to do.
Yeah. We see him, obviously he's in the mid-20s right now. I think he started a tad later than Ray. Maybe he wasn't aware, because for those who following all the channels, you'll already see that Ray is already hitting that 40 spot with 2 minutes.
Yeah,
how much time does he have left? Let's go back to Ray here. He's got 1 minute and 17 in his rush left, and he's at 43. He's already broken my personal best.
And these are 3 minutes, right? I mean, just it's too easy for him. Not even breaking a sweat.
You see, when he hits that marker, we saw this last year where he's just, being a strong grandmaster, calculating puzzles because he's been doing them for years. But he doesn't know the puzzle. And what's funny, Canty, is every once in a while he'll hit one that is insane, but you can tell he's seen it before. It's like an 8 mover, and he's moving instantly only because he's solved so many puzzles, he's seen them before. Ooh, he missed one.
52. Jeez. My goodness.
Like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, look at Naroditsky. Naroditsky is at 28.
Okay.
Right now. 29. I mean, it's just, like, but they go back and forth all the time in 3-0, or sometimes you see Nerditsky come up 3-4 games, sometimes more, or sometimes less. Maybe sometimes raise up a few games here. But the difference in like how huge that margin is right now in the 50s already for Ray, and in the 30s with about, they was around the same amount of time here. 20-point difference there in points, puzzles wise. Ray is just, it's ridiculous how Ray does this. It really, I always like to say, like, we need to check Ray for some performance enhancement and substances, because there's something going on. It's just
57 is probably good
not
enough
human.
for first in the group already.
There he is.
At least that's what I thought
57.
before.
There's Bach in the chat, says Ray qualified
I'm
already.
very happy.
Ray qualified already.
Ray could literally walk away. Probably 57. He will be beating himself
high,
today.
I
He
mean,
will be the only one beating himself. I don't know that anyone else. I know how that came out, but he will be. He will be the only person who can beat himself. I'll say that.
Right.
And look at the discipline. This is a good lesson for everybody, Canty. He takes the time to go and check out the puzzle that he got wrong. And I know he does that every time because it's a big part of how he said he memorizes them.
Yeah.
Just going through them, and this is how you get better. Yeah. Wow. 57. First time. Right. All right. Who's the top dog? Me? Okay. Run it again. Let's go. I gotta beat
Let's
me.
give Danya some credit here. Danya just finished with a 45 before his stream ended, and then he unlike Ray, who took the time, as we saw everyone, to go and see the answer to the puzzle he got wrong. Danya just kind of clicked that button again, which is respectable because from Danya's perspective, it's not a guarantee that he moves on, right? It's not a guarantee in the same way that I think it probably is for Ray.
Right. Right. Also, I mean, Ray doing 57, like you can have, I mean, plus this is time. We have a lot of time left, but Ray's like, I'm at 57. Like I can chill for 20 minutes here, and still that's a very hefty score. 57 and 3-0. And that's, he has time to break this. If he breaks that, it's really going to put pressure on the rest of everybody else, where everyone else can be looking to do that second place here, as there's only 2 people make it through each group.
Yep. Let's remind everybody, as we see those scores being updated on the right side, that's the Group A. That will always be updated with the current high score that the players have put up. So you will know. I mean, we didn't follow Tawny at all. We got to pull up that kid from the Chess Kid channel, because look at that young Tawny.
Young Tawny.
Get him, the young fella put up a 48.
Let's go back to the actual competition.
Get him, Tawny.
And let's take a look at some of the
I think I'm going to tell the story of how Tawny got invited. I think I'm going to do it. It's a little behind the scenes. It's a little transparent in terms of how some things went down with this particular event, Canty, but it's too adorable for me not to tell.
Oh,
you ready for this?
I'm ready.
So,
my tissues.
As we see the young Tawny up here, crushing it, and Mike Klein is doing commentary. So for those who don't know Tawny's story, first of all, where have you been? It's one of the legit more inspiring stories I think I've ever heard, regardless of the fact that he's a very talented chess player. He's a Nigerian refugee, came to the United States with his family, and I won't go into all that. There's actually a book you can read, but he has pretty much grown up on chess.com, Canty. I mean, he's been playing on the site forever.
I remember.
And he was one of the 10 people who solved one of the video lessons by Fabiano Caruana during the World Championship for the special thing we did, right?
Okay.
And so he wanted to be in the group lesson with Fabi. So Tawny is one of the 10 in this group lesson, and we're getting set for this private lesson with Fabiano and a bunch of people with our classroom tool, which we kind of had a beta call going, and it wasn't ready. We actually are going to be doing that with Fabiano at some point this month, everyone. So stay tuned for that amazing group lesson. But Tawny was in the call, and he had my ear because I was there, and he's like, Mr. Wrench, can I have your time? And very polite, like, Mr. Wrench, can I have a private conversation?
Of course, young sir. Yes.
Yeah, like, can I have a private conversation with you? And I'm like, all right, sure, right. So he sends me an email, and we end up working on time. I get on a call, and at this point, we're filling out the field. We already know we're going to qualify 4. We've invited about 9, so there were a couple open spots, and he had a prepared in our call. He basically campaigned for an invitation, and he showed me. He had all this stuff. He said I've gotten 54 in 3 minutes before. He showed me a screenshot of his best puzzle rush score at 54.
He came at you ready.
Yeah, he showed me his actual puzzles rating, which is, I think, like 3,400, like ridiculous puzzle solving, right? and then just like told me how much it would mean to him. And he didn't know. He basically had me at hello, right? He basically had me at hello, and he was like, "Hey, so can I have an invite spot?" And I was like, anyway, I tortured him as long as I could. So for those of you who are like, "Oh, that doesn't seem fair," first of all, it is fair. It's our event. Secondly, yes, he did kind of have my ear, but the reality is, in hindsight, it was kind of a blind spot. We should have invited him from the beginning. Dude's putting up 50 spots on a regular basis. He should have been invited.
Light work. He always be challenging Bach too when he in the stream. Bach, let's play some puzzle battle, bro. Bach, I'm trying to hit. Like, let's go. He's challenging, right? You have to always have that kind of dogfight spirit to you there, where he's out here challenging experienced grandmasters to puzzle battle. Like, let's go. I'm ready. I don't care that you're Benjamin Bach from the block. I don't care where you're from. Let's go. Let's get this puzzle battle. And sometimes he beats him.
He's just Benji from the block. Benji from the block. Oh man, I love that. Dude. Cringy Jennifer Lopez reference you didn't see coming. You're welcome.
That's nice.
Okay, but as we said, everybody, the scores you see on the right will be updated throughout this fun hour where these puzzle geniuses solve before our very eyes. And reminder on the format, the top scoring person automatically punches their ticket to the quarterfinals. So as we said, Ray is, well, let's just say Ray's in. So really the battle is for the second and third spots, because what we will have at the end of each group stage is a puzzle battle between second and third. The bottom player is unfortunately eliminated, and that is how each group will be heading toward the quarterfinals. So again, the top scorer automatically gets there. The bottom score is eliminated, and second and third place will throw down in a puzzle battle to bring each group to a close. And I would love to see Tawny versus Danya. Nothing to take away from Christopher. Obviously, he's still got a lot of time to make up that 41, can't he? But that would be pretty fun.
That's going to be nice. That's going to be very nice, right? Tawny and Danya, of course, Tawny goes around in every stream, literally every stream. Hey, let's play puzzle battle all day, every day. Every day I see him do it. And I'm bouncing around to other streams. I'm not streaming. Tawny's in somebody else's stream. Can I play puzzle battle? Or you'll catch him in there in the lobby playing someone else. I think his puzzle battle rating is like 27 something, top 50 in puzzle battle, right? Top 50 in puzzle battle itself. So very strong. It's going to be nice to see if they do make it there with Danya, but also Christopher Noe here. We have to see, it's still a lot of time left, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gotten 50 yet, and Ray's still trying to break his own 57 there.
We just saw Danya finish with a 47. The scoreboard will be updated momentarily there. He was a little frustrated with that last puzzle with that 92 check he got wrong, we could see. But yeah, obviously we're gonna talk about a lot of things today. Obviously, the as the drama gets real, it'll be a lot of fun. But one of the things that we always he just missed Queen G6.
Yeah. Ooh, 19 fast to tilt mode.
Danya's on tilt.
Yeah, it tilt. Yeah. I've been there. I think we've all been there on the tilt mode on the puzzles. Luckily, sometimes when we have that, Danny, too, though, like real quick, when we have that sometimes on stream, we actually they're like the chat and everyone are like, yeah, we should just call Danny right now about this puzzle. We always say that every time we get a puzzle that's gross or disgusting, we're like, call Danny right now. We need to get this puzzle fixed because this is like this puzzle doesn't make sense, Danny. Get him on the phone.
We do have those. It's obviously that we have millions of puzzles, and so it's a curated database. There are some that creep in, and we have a whole kind of criteria that we sort of try to select on what makes a great puzzle. But the ones that always feel bad, you're right, are ones where it feels like there was a multiple solution. But at the same time, other than the ones we got to remove, there are mistakes. I think there are, as I can say as a chess player who's also streamed and is also competitive like you, how often are sometimes we like emotional, and then reality is we look at the puzzle and we're like, actually, whether I like it or not, that actually probably wasn't.
It's right. Correct. Yeah.
I would say that probably 9 times out of 10, that's actually what happens. And then one time there is like no, this was bad. I mean, that's the truth.
Right. No, you're right, bro. You're actually right. Because I do it and I'm like, man, this is so stupid. Let me call Danny right now. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'll call him tomorrow because this one, okay, maybe he's right. Okay, this one is right. I mean, that does make sense, It does.
We see both Danya and Christopher kind of in a similar spot, actually, both around 31. We just saw Danya there with one missed puzzle. Now we see Christopher at 32. This could be a big run for him. Let's stay here with Christopher because, he's put up a 47.
Yeah, look at
this is a pretty good pace if he could rattle off a few here.
Mm-hmm. It's all close. It's 47, 48, 48. I mean, it's anybody's ball game here with 47 minutes. Anybody's ball game right now. I like that.
Yeah, look at that. This is going to come down to the wire. We might, like, shout out to my producer, I know is listening. We might need to have like a scene like for later on in the show where we have like 3 small look-ins of Vapor. I know that you just love when I just break the fourth wall and throw out a task, but there might need to be some version where we can look at the different Vapors all at once here, because this drama could get real, man. If we've got 3 people at 48, you know,
that's pretty nuts. That's gonna take.
By the way, I should give a shout out to what happens if that's the case. You can go to go.chess.com/puzzle champs, or just use the command for the format, and go read the whole rules section. But if there is a tie, the tiebreaker will be 3 puzzle rushes right away, and the best score of those moves on. If they all continue to have a tie in those next 3, I think we just get to stay here and get some free chess for the rest of the world. I don't even know. I don't even know what happens actually if they continue to tie.
You know, hey man, you know what, Danny, we can make it happen.
I think eventually we settled this thing with Rochambeau. That's
right.
Usually the last tiebreaker of all events.
That's right. That was actually in the FIDE, the updated 2022.
Yeah, 2022. Well, it might be better than some of the other tie breaks they had, but right? It's all right. I don't think anybody cared about actually seeing a great tiebreaker with Magnus for the title. No one really wanted to see that.
That's right. In fact, yeah, there was a lot going on there. Whew, man, what a match. What a match. 47, 48, 48, 57. I mean, Ray, you know, it's weird that he could do this, right? But Ray could just like, you know what, I'm about to go get some lunch. Like, I'm kind of hungry. Let me go to Chipotle real quick. And he could
look
just
at him. He just hit 50
do
for the
this.
second time today.
50.
It is funny. Like, he could, now that he's put up a couple of 50 spots, he could just go get lunch.
Just chill. No one's doing it right now. No one's catching up right now. 57's hefty. That's hefty. That's a 10 spot from anyone there. 10 is a lot. That's a whole nother class when you think about, when you're thinking about puzzle rushes, and when you're getting, you know, especially puzzle battle, or if you're strong and you do puzzle battles and you get beat by 10, 15, 20, that is like, that's big. That's huge. So rating up 57 from 48, that's really hard to do with 44 minutes left.
Yeah. And while I don't think we'll have too many hugely lopsided scores once we get into the battle portion, and the first year we did this, there were some that got that way. And we, you know, I think we actually capped the scoring so that even if you won by 20, like the cap in terms of the scoreboard was 10.
Yeah.
Just to like try to keep it, we sort of artificially anticipated such things, and it didn't prevent Ray from winning, obviously. But you know, but let's not forget there were some really close ones. I mean, especially with Dimitris, a lot of Poulos in the end. There were some that Ray lost. I mean, individual battles and rushes, and we see Danya.
He was close. Danya was 47.
Oh man, I feel like we know Danya can put up a 50 spot, right? And I will call this now. I will be surprised if in the next 40 minutes, at least one, if not 2 of these other 3 competitors aren't in the 50s. I think it happens.
I think it happens too, especially with Danya. I've seen him, you know, Danya, I like his motivation, very inspiring to keep, you know, Danya in your circle of streamers, of just in your everyday life, right? When he streams, you want to be there. Listening to him, he always gives, you know, little gems and stuff like that. But his motivation, sometimes if he loses 2 games in a row to somebody 2,900, by the way, and he's like, oh man, this is terrible. I'm down 2 games. I'm playing like garbage to a 2,900 again.
Right.
And then he loses 2 games. He's like, all right, we're going to be here all night. And he will stay here all night until he gets whatever that job was done.
Yeah.
Danya has a very, very good determination, and he gets the job done.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, these the competitive fire that it burns within, I think probably anybody who reaches that level of mastery in their craft, probably in any sport or game, right? They all have that, but sometimes, you know, in the online world, Canty, you get that fire even more. You get to see that fire even more clearly, because there's like in a tournament, if you lose, whether you like it or not, you got to wait a few hours at least, if not a whole day before your next game, right? So you go through that. We've all had our full hangover of emotions, right? It's like the 5 stages of grief, right? It starts with like anger and denial that you were winning. Then you check the computer, and the computer's like, no, dude, you were actually losing. You're like, well, screw you. I don't care. And then you accept it and you focus on your next game. But in the online setting, the competitive fire that burns and the fact that there is no emotional break really allows you to see sometimes how these guys feel when they lose, right? And it's not pretty sometimes.
It's definitely not. It's definitely not. And it's never a pretty thing to see the AL, especially like you said in the over the board tournaments, and you got that time to really just kind of get through it all. But here you got to keep going. You're also timed. That's the thing about it. You got to be quick and you have to get over it quickly. If you start to tilt, it can be very, very bad. There's not enough time. You start getting these emotions in your head, and you need to be focusing on a puzzle in front of you.
Yep. We see Don just missed a couple here in the in a high 20s run. So
I heard that.
The thing that happens when you miss puzzles, everyone, is it's not just that it's not that you still don't have the capability of maybe putting up a good score, but it's hard to really break records if you're missing puzzles early, because it slows you down to the point where every next misstep, might be your last, which, even if you end up being perfect for the rest of the way, you probably solved a total of 2 or 3 less puzzles just for the extra caution you had to take, right? And so that's why we really start to look. I like to say, if you get to the mid 20s and you're still perfect, let alone kind of the 30, then we might be about to see a magical run by one of these guys. So let's see what Danya can do here, if he can get into the mid 20 or early 30 range and still be perfect.
That's very nice. Yeah, the perfect thing. I like to do a lot of survival on stream because I like to talk to the chat more. And survival lets you do that. So when I'm talking to the chat with survival, usually I like to have a standard to do 50 in a row before getting one wrong. If I get one wrong, even at 49, we start over. So it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it gives you a standard of like, hey, I need to get these correct. And you have your mindset, right? You play a little bit longer, play a little bit harder, get more puzzles right. So we'll see what he has here. 30 in a row. He's on it. Yeah, he's feeling it. He's feeling
moving.
it. Look at him.
He's got that run we were looking for, which is you get to the early 30s, and now he's taking a second.
Okay. Come on, big fella. Clean up shop for him on national television. Check.
This could be.
Check. Appreciate it. Check. Hit him.
We're still not even at the halfway point, but this could be a run that ultimately proves critical for Danya's day, everyone. This might be the one that locks him in.
Ooh, bishop takes, take the queen. Very nice. Take those. Take on F7.
I'm liking his focus, Canty.
I like it, right? He's a 41 clean. Clean 41.
Clean.
He's at a 40 piece clean with a minute left. 42. Now, if you get a few wrong here, you're not too mad, because I'm like, okay, whatever. Hey, is that under a minute now? Oh, he needs to move a little bit quicker. It needs to be
but as long as he stays with a pace. What a weird puzzle.
That's from an accelerated dragon as well, too. But that position, that was weird. That's a familiar position from accelerated dragon. It's kind of strange.
The queen before trick.
Yeah, queen before trick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that was.
First
no idea. Oh, man, come on.
Come on, Danya.
You got 10
Get
seconds.
to 50, focus. E3.
Yeah, right. Just do it, right? Oh, he has check. No, but that doesn't matter. King F3.
Oh, what? Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
that's why I'm not in the puzzle championship.
Right. Jeez, big fella. Whoa, what was that? Oh, he found that 48. 49. He's one more. He literally needs one.
One. What is it?
Check.
What?
Oh, he got it. 49.
49.
Look at the big fella swinging. He caught him.
Get to 50.
But that puts him above Tawny, which is insane. He got 49. He's hot right now. He's very hot right now.
He is so hot right now. So hot. Remember, everybody, you can go check out Danya's stream. He's also streaming at twitch.tv/GM Naroditsky. Of course, we want you to keep it locked in with me and Mr. Canty, but also head over there, hit the follow button for Danya. Also, go to GM Ray Robson, who's got 300 people chilling out over there. And if you're wondering, again, who's the puzzle king? Who's the man to beat? Someone to admire? It's Ray Robson. Head over there and hit the follow button. And then again, Tawny is streaming at our Chess Kid channel. And I actually don't know Christopher Noe's Twitch channel. I should probably know that. I need to pull it up.
Yeah, let's definitely give him some follows, guys. Give him some love.
Yeah.
Christopher Noe. All the streamers, obviously. Look at the man.
Here goes Ray again.
Yeah, 35 and 140. So 35, yeah, he's still got some work to do. Probably not at 57, though.
Ooh, this is awkward.
It takes check. Check. He's at 40. Jeez, he's just flying through these. It's like every second. I mean, the puzzle's done by the next second in a way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Jeez.
And then some of them, like you saw, he hit there. Clearly, that was one that, you know, if he hadn't seen before, at the very least, wasn't on the top of his kind of pattern recognition head. Bishop back to okay, wow.
Okay, I didn't even see where the king was. The king was all over there. I was like, where is his king at? On A4? What?
Speaking of perfection, we are now about to hit a 50 spot with no puzzles wrong.
Yo, he's not even. Yo, can we see the puzzle first?
Yeah.
Can we see the puzzle first, Ray? Ray.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, Ray. Can we see the puzzle?
Look at that, dude. He just hit 50 before getting one wrong.
Jesus. I can't see.
He's the only one who needs a little bit of streaming setup advice because he's the only one who hits that 5th row where his camera starts to block off the puzzle score.
Right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry, guys.
Oh, this is a famous puzzle. It's like an end game. Yeah,
that was disgusting. He saw it in seconds. Bishop A5, Bishop D2. What is wrong with you? Wow. Jeez. Is he gonna break his record?
Are we about to see a 60? Nah, it's
oh, he gotta move. Oh, 55. Unbelievable how he does this.
Yeah. So look what he does here, everyone. Let's bring back Ray just for a second. I want to just talk about the discipline here because obviously, you know, watching it now is amazing and we appreciate and applaud the talent, right? But it's not by accident, Canty, right? I mean, he got there for a reason, and Ray's discipline to always go out of his way to figure out what the answer was to the puzzles he got wrong and then commit that to memory is why he's the one rattling off puzzles in the mid 50s from memory, right? When others are having to solve them on their own. And it's really crazy because I've known that Ray has been doing this for a very long time, Canty. In fact, fun story. I already told a story about Tawny. We'll bring up Christopher and watch him, and I'll complete this story about Ray. But so fun story about Ray, Canty, from years ago. His coach Alexander Onishuk. This is when Ray is like 13 or 14.
Okay.
And Onishuk reaches out to me and is like, Danny, you guys have got to expand the amount of puzzles in the database above 2,900. Puzzles now are, you know, the ratings are a little more inflated, partly because there's just we've added so many puzzles to the database that those rigorous kind of like machines who want to do work have more opportunity to solve some puzzles and inflate their rating a little bit. But at the time, hitting 3,000 was like a huge deal, right?
Wow.
And Ray, who was 13 years old, had solved so many puzzles. I'm like, okay, I'll look into it. It's really hard to get puzzles of that level, and we don't have a lot of people solving them. And he goes, Ray has memorized all of your puzzles above 2,900.
Oh my goodness, you're kidding right now.
No, and I'm like, dude, there is almost like 5,000 of them. He's like, I know, like he's memorized 13. All of them.
Oh my goodness, guys!
Like no joke, and that was Ray's that was the first time. And so when the spicy caterpillar like burst onto the scene a couple of years ago in Puzzle Rush, and he was anonymous and no one knew who he was. I can't tell you how many top grandmasters accused this person of cheating to me, and I knew it was Ray the whole time.
The whole time, right? Because you know every account. Yeah.
I won't call them out, but there were some that were particularly animated and convinced Ray was cheating, and I was like, no, he's not cheating. And anyway, so Ray has been a puzzle psycho, if that's an okay term to say. He's been a puzzle psycho for years.
I mean, in fact, shoot, he's like, what is he, 23 now? Maybe 22? He might be. He's in his 20s. I know he's in college or maybe just graduated. He might be like 23. But he's wow. Oh, 50 piece. Tawny with a 50. Tawny with a 50.
He did it. Honestly, that might be enough to guarantee at least that he's dancing at the end 51. Of this hour. Remember, everybody, the top score moves on. Second and third will play a battle to decide who moves on to the weekend. The bottom score will be eliminated at the end of this remaining 32 minutes here.
Oh my goodness, Danya is popping off right now. What happened? He's at 53. He's trying to touch Ray. But he ain't, I mean, you know, that still tells you how big of a Ray went off. Steal 4. 57 is so hard to beat. Unbelievable.
What a score.
Danya with
53
53
though.
beast.
You see that little fist pump from Danya, right?
Yeah,
he
he's
knows
in.
that score
He knows
might
what's
be
up.
his best in the hour.
He know what's up. He knows. He's like, yeah, 53. Yeah, I got him. Yep.
What's funny
Man.
is I think that last puzzle that he played Queen D5 was one that we saw Ray solve with Bishop B7 and then Queen takes D. I think that they both actually just had like a similar puzzle served to
Oh
them.
man. And you know, right now I'm actually, like, you guys, especially chat while you're watching here, try to pick up as much as you can from learning this. That in-game puzzle I just learned from Ray with the Bishop A5, Bishop D2. I've never seen that. I've never ever seen that. With Bishop A5, Bishop D2 check, and then the Knight Fork, the one you said it was an in-game study.
Yeah.
That one, that's pretty cool. So I learned something from that, right?
I love Elvis DR. Is like, yeah, just memorize all the puzzles, chat.
Right. Just memorize all the puzzles. Very easy.
That's not necessarily what I'm saying. I'm saying Ray has been a puzzle psycho, memorizing them for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I was applauding his discipline to always go out of his way to learn from his mistake. And again, we say that a lot. But as streamers and as coaches, Canty, how many times people use game review now because it's, you know, it's actually a lot of fun. I think people love seeing like their scores, but overall, what do most people do when they play and lose? They hit rematch.
That's right.
What do most people do when they fail at Puzzle Rush? They put away their phone, or maybe they get up off the toilet. LOL, toilet tactics. How many people go out of their way to actually see the puzzles they got wrong and commit it to memory and maybe recognize, oh, I underestimated the king safety here, or hey, I didn't see the pattern there, you know, and it's just the truth, right? Learning from your mistakes is how you get there.
Absolutely. Learning from the mistakes. 1000%. This is how you become a Ray. I mean, that story right there is inspiring to many people. I'm sure that Ray memorizing 5,000 of 2,900 tactics, that is insane. You have a different level of respect for someone to understand how that work ethic goes into play there, to be able to do that kind of thing. So hopefully you can do that today as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Go do your puzzle rush right now if you haven't done it today. Just do one.
Keep the stream going. Get inspired. It's puzzle week on chess.com. By the way, Danya, he was on a great pace, but kind of stumbled there. I saw chat saying he had another 50 in the making, but didn't quite get there.
Restroom variation. Funny. Funny. Oh man.
Let's go. Let's take a listen into Tawny. Maybe we can even listen in and see what Mike Klein is talking about.
If you stream in a foreign language while doing a ridiculous speed competition like this, then you are a master of both the liberal arts and the mathematical arts. Okay, that was a nice little mate in 3. Yeah, because I'm so bad at foreign language that when I try to speak it, my brain works like a kindergartner. It has to like be like, okay, now I tie my shoe and now I put this word before that word. So imagine using that level of thinking along with trying to do Puzzle Rush. I can't imagine. Okay, somebody's saying, oh no. Is that a pun on Christopher No's name? Or maybe you were just remarking to Tawny. Okay, the match clock is now officially halfway done. 29 minutes remaining. I will tell you from my couple of years of experience doing shows with Tawny, when he's in any kind of competition, he wants to know the score. He wants to know the match clock. He wants to know it at all times. So he has actually set himself a match clock for his own benefit, which is totally within the rules. He could just look at his watch and realize it's 12:33 in Tawny land, but you know, it's front and center on his screen, which is probably a pretty nice idea. So we don't have to feed him the clock, but we do wonder if he knows the score. I don't think most players know the score. Does Tawny have a Twitch channel of his own? Yeah, he kind of takes over the Chess Kid Twitch channel whenever he wants. So no, he just streams
takes over the Chess Kid channel, but he actually, I will clarify what Mike said. He does not have a Twitch channel of his own because that would be against the Twitch terms of service.
That's right.
And Twitch really cares about that when they can get in trouble.
That's right. Very good. We did announce that. It is said. Okay. So we know. Clip it. Thank you. How to Tawny 48 with this lag? He's not really lagging. What's up, Steve? 5. Just going on chat.
I can't tell if Tawny is like giving up on rushes when he doesn't score well. I mean, I feel like he's had a few rushes we've seen end early, and it's an interesting strategy. I mean, I wonder if he just simply recognizes like, hey, like I know what it is to put together, you know, one of my better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just stopped immediately, and I like to do that too in survival runs. more so only survivals though. You want to really push through in these ones that if you do get it wrong there, sometimes you may have a string of, okay, I'm about to get these wrong, which is like, it's a streaky thing is what they say sometimes, like bullet streaky game, blitz streaky. Sometimes you 5 in a row, you win 5, 10 in a row, things like this. So it happens. So I think for him, he needs to get back in form and look good. And then he may have some good shots here again with 26 minutes left.
Yeah, it's an I don't know how I feel, because one of the issues with that, like I hear you, and I think on the survival mode for content, it's like it's also different, but there's something about the mindset of kind of like holding yourself to if you get a single one wrong, you're going to quit. That can be kind of, you know, discombobulating, right? Because part of like getting into the flow is a bit of a rhythm, right? And so I don't know that I agree with that strategy. I mean, I understand it. He just gave up on
he gave up,
24.
And you're supposed to move through that, and especially if I'm timed. Also, if I'm seeing pattern, like you have to recognize the patterns. What I've noticed, I work with this coach that helps me a lot with that. It's like patterns. So I know that the pattern here is he keeps getting it wrong, so you have to push through. You got to change it. You keep quitting when you get it wrong, so that means you just need to keep going now. And then the next time you do it, it should be smoother because it's a different pattern. You changed it, so the direction's a little bit different.
No, I totally agree. So I'm, you know, obviously he has a match strategy, so I respect that, and he's young. Currently, he is going to be competing in the puzzle battle that brings the group stage to a close, because the second and third place will do it. So, you know, all those things said, he's doing okay, but I'm a little bit critical of this approach, because I think you also don't know. The puzzle rushes are also random algorithmically. You don't know what you're about to get, right? That's puzzle rush is like a box of chocolates. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. And I've had runs where from 30 to 40, I'm getting puzzles I've seen before, right? And you got to roll the dice a little bit. And I think adding that to the practical rhythm that is sort of quitting on a run, I don't know. I'm not a fan, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see here. Where's he at? He has a hot run right now. Doing good. 34. Come on, kid. There we go. Hot hand here. This could be a potential 48. I smell 48 here, especially with the time limit. You could get a smooth 48 here easy. Maybe not easy. Let's not say it every time. And I used to notice that. I would always say, as soon as we say easychess.com, hit us with a stupid one, and then we get it wrong. So, you know, hopefully we get some easier ones on the way up.
Yeah, this is a good run for him. We'll see what he can get. He hasn't gotten one wrong yet, I don't. Oh,
that's it.
Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse. But he had 38.
I did it again. Oops, Danny did it again.
As soon as Danny said it, too. You see, it was fine when I said it. Danny said it. It was literally on the spot. So bishop e3 check.
I'm the worst.
Danny. Oh, Danny. I know. Jinxed. Yeah, Eugene. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a jinxer. I'm a jinxing.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't know. Insert explicitive. I don't mean to.
Well, what is this move? What? Oh, Queen e6 and Rook g8.
Rook g8. Okay, nice.
Oh, Rook g8 immediately.
Actually. Now you can tell he's seen it before. You got
42.
But there you go. Okay, nice.
43. See, yeah, if it was a little bit quicker,
running out of time though. 44.
Maybe at 48.
Okay.
15 seconds. 45. Come on, kid. There it go. 46.
46.
Oh wait, that ain't done yet. Hold up. 47.
Okay. And one more. Get it.
Oh, what the heck was that one? H5? I don't know what that was.
It was H5.
Yeah,
H5? He just checked it.
Wow, it was H5. Yeah. Sheesh. H5, that's nuts.
Okay, that's good discipline though. I like that he took the time to commit that, because those are the kind of puzzles you'll get again in a potentially great run. And the fact that you now have it committed to memory will maybe, you know, be the difference in breaking a record or not, you know?
That's right. It actually really, really helped. I actually started doing that, I guess, in the last year and a half of doing actually that. You have to go back and look at it. Because you will potentially get it again at 35 or 40, and you get it wrong. That is your fault because you got it wrong, because you should have went back and looked at it.
Well, and especially because chess is hard enough and the patterns are, you know, intricate enough that sometimes it takes seeing the answer more than one time, right? Not only should you do it to maybe, you know, add a particular pattern. Oh, he's at 58.
59. Oh,
he almost got 60.
Wow.
Oh,
59,
shame on
what a
you, Ray.
beast. We need to check this man. Somebody, let's get the needle. We need to figure this out.
Oh, man.
We got to check this man out. He is using something.
I've got to get Ray streaming more. I want his channel to become like, I want him to just rename his Twitch channel to like the Puzzle God. I don't know, or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I mean, Puzzle World Champion. Address me as World Champ when you talk to me.
You will address
Thank you.
me as World Champion
when you talk
sir.
to me. Thank you.
Oh
my goodness, I am the
I
best.
wonder what
on
Ray's
planet.
best is in survival. Obviously, we'll ask.
I don't
him
even
that
want
at
to
some
know
point
that.
throughout the
I don't
weekend.
even want to know. I don't. It's discouraging. You know, in
But here
fact,
he is
box
again.
is discouraging too, though. When you hear about box is like 200 something in survival.
I mean, this is
Oh, it's nutty.
I just couldn't see what
200
the idea
survival.
was. And then also this one. Where was
There-
it?
Ray's checking out the ones he got them right,
wrong,
but he's
yeah.
checking them out anyway.
Yeah, this one. Probably I should have got a little bit faster, but
Bro, look how
At
long that
15.
was. This was a game. This was no puzzle. That was a game.
That's a full. That's a full
That's a-
game.
That's a full game, bro. What did you talking about? Puzzle.
But he takes his time to go
60,
back
I
because
mean,
it's not even just that
I
he
don't
got him
know.
wrong, and we've been applauding like the discipline, and that's how you become what he is. But also, apparently, 216 is the record. By the way, some chat is shouting at us.
216. Okay.
But it's also Canty again. He looks at the puzzles he got right so that he can get them faster.
Yeah,
Right?
so you can get them
I mean,
faster.
that's some next level meta. That's some next level meta
I ain't
stuff
did
right
that.
there.
You're right. You're right. I ain't never did that. I've never looked at the ones I got right ever. I always do the ones I get wrong though. 216 is box. Ah, yes. Yeah, I remember somebody was legendary out there. Big
That's
Bach.
what we need. I'm gonna throw up some money for
Big
Bach
Bach.
and Ray to throw down in a dual stream survival record run, and we'd have to kill chat, so there's no help, and obviously we'd have to prevent stream sniping because they can't. But I think we could do that, right? Could I put up like 10 grand for those guys to like compete for like a world record or something? We should
Yeah.
do that.
That would be nice. 10 grand too. Look at that.
I don't know, just
247.
throwing
Is
it
that
out
you,
there.
Buck?
Let's
Bach in the chat
just do
says
crazy stuff
247.
in 2022.
Let's do that, Danny. Absolutely.
Let's do crazy
Let's
stuff.
do exactly that. Yeah, that's right. He's still looking at this. And where's he at? He's at 32 with 130. This is a 48. This is maybe a 46.
Yeah, we got to focus in here because this could be Christopher's Puzzle Battle World Championship campaign on the line. Again, we're under 20 minutes now, Canty. So the bleep is getting real, as they say. This bleep just got real.
Right. Got very real. Insert whatever you want there in the bleep, guys. So yeah, D4 takes. Whoa, what on earth? Yeah, you just take the night. 37. Oh, he's under a minute. He's moving too slow. He's moving a little bit too slow here. This is not going to be. This is more like a 43. No.
Yeah.
Check.
Unless he gets, you never know. Unless he gets a few that he's seen.
He's speed, right? Some speed
gotta
in
do the
there.
rook.
You gotta be quicker than that. That's a commercial. You gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, it takes rook F1. Takes 40. He's close. Oh, bro, this is a game. Oh my goodness. I hate the ones that are like, yo, this is a full game. 41, 42. What is that? Oh, Queen E6. Nice. Oof, 43. Done.
I see you, Benji Bach. Your
Benji.
DMs are open.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I want to see some record streams for the. So Bach, you are the world record holder for survival. Is that currently true? Am I speaking facts with that?
Yeah, ain't nobody touching the guy right now.
Okay. All right.
Nobody touching the man.
I'm pretty sure he did that on stream too, right?
Yeah, it was
How long
hours.
was that stream?
It was
Benji?
like 7-8 hours, probably something crazy like that. I remember he was up doing it long time. It was nuts. I mean, that's wild. That's wild. I don't think so. Not anymore. Who is it now? Oh, we got to check him. Who is it? Takes, check, takes. Nice. 59, 53, 17 minutes to go.
Yeah, Danya is looking more and more like he's going to be in. We see that 53. You never know. It just takes one magical rush to break 50. But I think it's probably safe to say that two people won't pass him, Canty. So let's say Danya's dancing. I don't think two of them can pass him. But the question is, could one of them get to 50 and just take away the drama and really secure their spot playing in the puzzle battle coming up here in 20 minutes?
That's a good question here, actually. And that's second and third play out a puzzle, or is it just the first? Let me check the format again.
Wait a second. I'm getting a real-time update here from staff. So Bach's record is actually 247, not 216, but he is not the world record holder, according to our site.
Wow.
There are 2 people above him.
Wow. AMB chess.
But the world record doesn't count to me unless there's content. Picks or it didn't happen.
That's true.
I want picks.
That's true. Picks or it didn't happen.
Yeah, that's
right.
the world we
feel
live
that.
in, everybody. So
I feel that.
if you want to go give a shout out to AMB_chess, who's number 2, and then 2222_ rating. If you tell them that they stream it, then it happened. But otherwise, I'm in the picks or it didn't happen world,
Right.
and I am a picks or it didn't happen.
Picks or it didn't happen. That's right, guys. Y'all heard it. You heard it from Danny, right? Exactly. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. Well, Tawny is currently moving on if nothing changes here in the next 15 plus minutes. So Christopher really going to be feeling the pressure. Look at this run here from Tawny.
Tawny's at 46.
We're at 46.
That could be a 50. That could be a 50.
This could be it. Take G7 first, then G8. Yeah, and then you push, baby.
Push them boys.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rook check, queen check, knight check, knight check again. Oh, rook to check. Ooh, mating.
He's got 48.
48.
This is G.
Oh, he finds it. 49.
49. This is it. Mike's freaking out.
Oh, he couldn't find it. He got 49. So close. Look at the kid. Look at the kid. 49.
Okay. But he got 49, man.
Yeah, he's trying to toss that 50 into 3.
That's going to make it even harder for Christopher to push the envelope here. Let's check in over on Christopher. He's in the mid-20s and he's still clean. Light is green, trap is clean. Up, right it. Darn it, I did it again. Damn you, Britney Spears. Just kidding, Britney, I love you. Oops, I did it again.
Danny did it again, guys. Jeez.
Let's bring up a bird's eye view. Check on everybody right now. It's not super relevant to know what's going on with Ray, but we'll keep him in the upper left. Let's look at all 3 of the others. This is kind of a cool little view, in case you're wondering. You can follow all of these channels on Twitch.
Boom. Everybody's up there. Looking smooth there. Nice. Let's see what the numbers look like. It's Ray at a nasty 46 with some time left. Got about 14 minutes left, chat. Yeah, second and third will battle it out. Best of 5 puzzle match, chat. Just so you know.
Yeah.
So fourth will fall off. 31, 48.
Remember, you can go to all of these Twitch channels. We got the Chess Kid channel in the upper right, Daniel Naroditsky's channel, Christopher Noe's channel. Give them a follow. Give them your love. They deserve it. They're working hard. Let's head back to Christopher. Let's see what he can do here.
Hey, Chris. Come on, big dog. What you got?
Yeah, this is it, man. We're getting down to it.
Yeah, he just got to get it done. He has to be quicker. He needs to focus a little bit more. But I mean, you've been doing this an hour of puzzle. Right? Your brain gets fried in. After an hour of doing this, back to back to back to back to back to back, your brain, you just start seeing stuff. You're like, oh, I forgot my queen was even there. Oh, is that a queen? How does it even move? Right after an hour of doing this for so long. Intense.
The loser of the 1v1, John in chat, goes home. 2 people in every group will be eliminated at the end of today. So to start, we'll say that likely Ray Robson is punching his ticket directly to Saturday. Then you have a second and third battle for who gets that second ticket to Saturday. And the fourth place goes home, and whoever loses that battle between, at this point, it looks like, Tawny and Danya will also move on to Saturday. The winner will, and the loser will go home. The scoreboard needs to be updated. Tawny has a 49, so just know that right now Christopher needs to get 2 better than his record. But okay, we'll see if he can do it right here with the run he's on.
That is correct. Tawny has 49 here. Right?
Yep.
So Christopher needs to do 2 more with 12 minutes on the clock here, which is only a few more runs. if he's able to get it. But then, Disky doing well, 53. Rapeson with a record disgusting 59. I don't even know what his personal best is. Probably is more than 59 though. 3.
In last year's puzzle battle, which is comparable to the 3-minute puzzle rush, he put a plus 60 a few times.
Plus 60. That's 8. I mean, that's
I don't remember whether he broke 65, but I know it wasn't just like 60 or 61. It was 62 or 63.
PVZ in the chat says it's like 64 or something.
Yeah,
64. Unbelievable.
It's
He's doing world record stuff in like the little prelims over here. Let's just 59. Show y'all what he can do. A little 59.
I'm pretty sure that 59 that he put up was he also didn't get any wrong in that run. So that's
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Let's stay right here for Christopher for now until he gets, because this is it. This could be his run. He's at 40. He's perfect. Will he push Tawny to the brink? It might be now or never.
Oh, this is right. Yeah, he's feeling good here. It looks great.
Check.
Yeah. And there we go.
Yeah,
that's it. And Spinkers, thank you, appreciate it.
43.
55. Take those. Check up. Spinkers, thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah, baby.
What is this? Oh, we got it's a check down there. Checky poo. What it do? Check.
There you go.
Check again.
No. What is it? Your boy, the rook's hanging. Take the rook.
Rook's hanging. Take the rook.
Oh, take the rook. Oh no!
The rook is hanging.
No.
Oh man.
Oh man, so bad now. That was it, man.
45. That was it.
He also took so much time on it and missed it. So, oh man.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes left. He's still got a few more runs. This isn't the last run here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He does got to pick it up. That was a nice chance to close it out, or at least try to. 49 for Tawny. Still trying to secure that third.
Yeah. Wowzer.
Come
Man.
on, big dog. Dying at 44. 42 for
Alex K on
right
the YouTube chat saying getting 30 in 3 minutes is a strong score. No idea how these guys do 40 or 50, let alone 60, buddy. You will see a 60 before the end of the weekend. In fact, I'm gonna tell Ray I want a 70 or don't call me.
70 or don't call me.
70 or don't call me.
Ray out here. Oh man. And you know what? Ray would do it too, just because of that. Ray would do it. Something that you've never seen before. There's only one. And Ray now is
look at Tawny though. Right now, he's
42 piece though.
Okay.
That's 42. It's hefty, big fella. Come
there
on.
you go.
Spinkers, check those. Check up. How you doing? Wait.
I don't know the answer to this one. I don't know.
Is there any checks?
It's got to be
check.
G2 and then Queen F1.
Oh, Queen F1. Oh, Queen F1 was nasty.
I think it was Queen F1.
Oh yeah, and then check King G4. Yeah, and then just Queening. Jeez,
okay, here we go, Ray. 56, 57.
Funny with the clean 50, right? Clean, that boy clean. 57 from Ray.
From Ray Shea.
Big Ray. Big Ray. Yeah, Bishop takes D1. What's the next one? Queen D3.
No Swan Gambit. We will also have group I think B after this. It's group A and group B, and then tomorrow I believe is group C and D, and then the weekend is the quarters, semis, and championship. So we will have another group today.
That's right, chat. Make sure y'all doing your puzzle rush too. If you got multiple screens, you should have puzzle rush up on the other one, doing it as well. Get your practice in every day. Here we go. We got Big Daniel Nerditsky on the screen.
Yeah, he's not in the best spot, having missed 2 just because it slows you down so much, but okay, I'll take it.
Check. What on earth? There we go.
Yeah, this is coming down to the wire. Let's switch over to our bird's eye view and take a look at all 4. You see really Christopher and Tawny on the right side are the 2 battling it out for that opportunity to keep dancing. But remember, you can follow all 4 channels. You should. Someone says they have $11,000 on Daniel.
Go ahead, Joy. Oh man, you know what? Hey, be careful out here. You know, in Atlanta, I remember I was doing some commentary. Bach said So yeah, we betting kids. So well, this is not kids they're betting. So we're not betting any kids.
Yeah, we're not betting. It must be channel points.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, channel points. Yeah, not $11,000. Nice. Let's put that out there just now. It's the easiest bet, right? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, at this point, I would think it's getting really, really hard for Christopher to make a move.
Oh, 34 is done. Yeah,
down to the wire.
It's rough. It's looking like a fall off here, but this is a good run though. He's smooth
this is a good
run. This is a good run so far. Takes. Check up. Takes.
Come on, Christopher. We got to keep the speed up. At a certain point, Canty, it kind of crosses the line where, you know, you look at that clock. It's like the Speed Chess Championship, right? You've got two enemies, you know, one on the board and one off the board with that clock ticking down. So, but what's the right psychology there? I mean, because you could also argue like, you know, but it makes it, you got to go even slower because this could be your best chance at getting a score, right? Rather than just going fast.
The hardest thing really is one thing that is funny. You have to focus on the focus, right? So you actually have to like focus. What is the job at hand? That's the only thing in front of you is the job at hand. Like, so if you think about the clock, really that's you thinking too much already. You fail, you make mistakes, you overthink it, right? So maybe just let it be natural and just make the moves, but try to make them quicker and really just be in the zone. That's the best
I'll ask
advice
for a
you can
fact
give yourself.
check on this from the staff, but I think if a rush is started and it goes overtime, it still counts if it was like the winning rush. Like I think as long as it starts before the 5 minutes is up, it would count toward the score. I don't think it's arena style where if the timer's out, the game stops in progress. I believe that we will count any rush as long as it's started before the timer's up. For sure. Yeah. Okay. Confirmed.
Awesome. 38 for Ray. It's nothing.
Ray missed one before 40. Wow. What a chump, you know?
Like, right. Garbage. Get this man out of here, dog.
Max saying, I'm asking the rule makers myself. I mean, in theory, maybe I guess you could say I make the rules, but I don't want to misspeak anything that because I've said I don't know if you know this, Max. I've said things that I shouldn't have said on camera before. Okay, I'm here to tell you, hot take. So I don't want to say something if I think I'm right and I haven't properly thought through all the ramifications of something. So phrase it in the form of a question.
What is this? I mean, he's just flying through these. This is insane to watch. Takes, yeah, okay. Maybe F6. Okay, that did work. Check, yeah, perfect.
52.
For knight F3. Oh my goodness. Okay, 53 already. Queen E2,
So
he made a
good.
threat. Takes, rook F8, rook E2. I mean F1.
I want to be like Ray.
When I grow up, right?
I want to be like Ray when I grow up.
Exactly. I say this every day. Ooh, check.
Easy me.
What is this in-game stupidness?
What is going on with this
These
one?
are the dumbest ones. Oh, 55. I understand, Ray. Yeah. These are the ones I hate the most is the in-game puzzles.
I think he was right in the end. He's gonna look at it. No, it was. Huh.
What is this?
Man, oh man. That's a tough puzzle right there.
Yeah, the in-game ones are terrible. We was trying to, petition to get some of those a little bit easier.
By the way, Tawny just put up another 49.
He feeling it. Look at him, the little head stretch.
Yeah.
You can tell the vibe there. He feeling himself, the little head stretch, 49.
What is that's like the head crack of every movie where like the good guy drops in, punches the bad guy a few times, and the bad guy cracks his neck and goes, "My turn."
My turn.
Right? It's always said in like the voice of like a Will Arnett. Like I think he does voiceover for every one of those moments. My turn. Right? And just comes and then they just come right back at you.
That's right. That's exactly what we just saw there from Tawny. Let's see if we're able to get some of that right now. And it's funny because like we crack our neck and stuff just to click. And yeah.
Every time I do that weird thing with my neck, I like throw my neck out. So
you got to be careful with that. Actually, I actually see a chiropractor myself. So, it's good that you got to be careful what you're doing with your neck there. It actually don't even work that much. So be careful with that, guys.
My neck has been giving me trouble lately. I'm getting so old, Canty. I gotta start looking into a better bed.
Man.
I gotta think about things now. Like
bed problems, right? Tiny, like, man, what I'm gonna eat today and what opening I'm gonna look at today, right? And it's like, I understand, Danny. I understand. Beds. We're looking at beds, guys. Chat.
Yeah, we're talking about beds. If anyone's got a good recommendation for a great bed, I would appreciate it. Actually, my DMs are not open, but
Tempur-Pedic.
Okay, let's go to Chris if we can. This because this is great, and obviously we've seen some incredible performances. No one should be shrugging at 47 here. That's a ridiculous score. 5 better than my personal best of 42. But unfortunately, Canty, it's probably not going to be enough for Chris to move on.
Yeah, definitely not, especially with a minute here too as well. I mean, he does. Oh yeah, especially minute 40:28. I'm probably gonna run this out, which means the timer's gonna run out. And if this is not
I was
the
just
run,
gonna say, if he misses one more, do you recommend resigning it and starting another one under the wire? I'm not sure he's aware of the timer, but I would. Yeah,
I would start over. I would just start over and make a clean one as much as I can. Like, hey, this is all you got.
Even now, because he's gonna be going so slow, I would ride this out, but if I was aware of the timer, I would make sure one more started, right? Resign and restart.
Come on, big fella. And he's going to get to the ones where it gets difficult. You can't afford to get these wrong.
Yep. This is nutty. Yes, for anyone new to Puzzle Rush on chess.com, we see man with 9s in his name, US. 3 mistakes and you're out. 3 strikes and you're out. A lot like an old game known as baseball.
Baseball, Danny. Nice. Very nice.
Okay, restart. Start another one. There you go. Oh, he got it in under the wire. This is it. Okay. Love it.
Let's go, big fella.
Love it.
All right, last one. Make it count.
Yeah, there we go. Cutie Jelly, they actually do know the rules. I didn't know the rules because in this case, I was a commentator, not as involved in. Believe it or not, we got a lot of people doing lots of stuff for events, and I actually didn't know the rules. So, but they do know the rules. As long as one starts, it counts. And so he may not be aware that time is out. I don't know how well he's following the overall match clock, but our moderators and staff in the background work pretty hard on it. I would bet that they've been informed by the legend, the myth, the man known as Simon.
Right.
Simon is a legend.
Simon is a legend out here. Big Simon, what up, though?
Some say Simon never sleeps. Look at this. Look at this beautiful view.
This is great. I think Christopher knows too as well. He's in his he's in the zone. You can tell when you're in the zone, you're not looking. He's in the focus.
Yeah.
He knows that this is the last one.
I'm not going to say anything he might be about to do because
don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, Danny. Yeah. Don't say anything at all.
By the way, confirmed Simon is in real and direct contact with the players, and he did inform them of the rules. And every player is told when they're on their last run. So the moment they start their last run, as time expires, they are informed that this is their last chance.
Awesome.
Let's go. Let's zoom into Chris here, because it's his last chance. What if he does it?
Yeah, right.
Let's bring up the big screen of Chris here.
Yeah, chat was saying that same thing.
Yeah. Bring up the full view of Chris.
Yeah, chat was saying that same thing. Okay, there he is.
Yep.
38. Okay, a little pendulum, Devereski. Ooh, spinkers.
By the way, he had that same type of puzzle, but on the other side, remember?
Oh, yeah, he did.
He had the same type of get a queen and then skewer. Okay, he's on 40. 41.
41. Oh, snap, big fella. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, man. If you're watching this as Tawny's parents, how nervous are you right now? Oh, no.
Oh, let's go.
Oh.
Dang, good run, Christopher Noe and Tawny and Darren.
Good run, man.
Jeez.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
Crazy. What'd you think of that?
I'm having a good time. I hope you are.
I am. I'm loving it. Chat's loving it. It's awesome. We getting some puzzles, man. This is great.
We're loving it. We got 9,000 of you on Twitch. Let me go say hi to YouTube real quick. We got 1,100 on YouTube. We got a few people watching scattered throughout the other platforms that exist on the socials of media. And we've got the Puzzle Battles World Championship going down. It's Puzzle Week on chess.com. And there you have it. So the stage is set, Canty. We've got Ray Robson punching his ticket directly to Saturday.
That's right.
Now we will have Danya Naroditsky and Tawny throw down in a best-of-5 puzzle battle direct matchup. This is even a little more drama because the difference in the next stage is the players get the exact same puzzles and you can see the score that your opponent has. So this is a little more nerve-wracking, and I can't wait to see what's in store. So don't go anywhere, everyone. We're going to take a very quick break. When we return, it's time for the battle portion of today's Group A matchup before Group B begins later on. It's the Puzzle Battle World Championship, and we are back in just a few.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
We are back here with the Puzzle World Chess Championship here on chess.com. Quick reminder to everyone, if you didn't know, we got a Chess Kid Baltic Festival coming up. Chess Kid's very first Baltic Festival will be live this Saturday, featuring 4 different teams from Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland. Each team is represented by 4 young players from clubs such as the historic Krakow Chess Club in Poland. Tune in at 6 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Central. Also, Canty, did you know that Leagues, this is a fun stat, I don't even know if I'm allowed to share this, Leagues has led to an overall 20% increase of games played on chess.com.
Nuts. I'm in there every night on the Leagues. I already know. It's
insane.
Every day on the Leagues.
Everybody is playing more chess right now because of the prizes available, not just to streamers, but everyone is competing for the $50,000 in cash prizes. All you have to do is play chess on chess.com and you're automatically in the league. You don't have to do anything. Right. Just play chess, don't cheat, be kind to your neighbor, and you can win money.
Right.
Those are 3 things I ask for in life.
That's it. That's it, Danny. Danny's a simple guy.
Yeah. All right. Well, everyone's going to be playing more chess. Right now, we're solving puzzles here on chess.com, and we're about to see 2 people do it very well. Better than me and Canty would. That is Grandmaster Danya Naroditsky and FIDE Master. I believe he's a FIDE Master, the young Tawny.
Young Tawny.
And we're gonna see them throwing down in a puzzle battle. For those of you who maybe haven't tried out puzzle battles, you should. It's Puzzle Rush. It's a series of puzzles that are designed to challenge your calculation, your intuition, your skills, your pattern recognition, all that stuff. But you are literally paired off against another person, like a chess game. They are receiving the same puzzles you are, so you're racing to see who can solve the same puzzles faster, which is a little different than what we've been seeing for the last hour. So Canty, what's your best puzzle battle? I know it's basically 3-minute Puzzle Rush, but what's your best puzzle battle?
40, 41, something like that, 40, 41. That's the best that I've done. And I haven't really gave like all energy, like all out. It's just, on stream, hanging out, 40, 41. But, still, even if I gave it all, it would probably be maybe a few more, 45. I'm not touching 60 anywhere, not this day or land, not tomorrow, and probably not a few months.
Probably not this lifetime, right?
Exactly.
Not for me. I'll make it for me personally. I don't know that that's happening this lifetime, but I will say, so what we're about to see is also, let's remind everybody real quick of the format. It's going to be 5 puzzle battles between these 2. It's not just one. So it is a best of 5 puzzle battle. You see there in the green block on the lower level there, the 2nd and 3rd place players, which are Danya and Tawny. Ray Robson having already punched his ticket. And the highest score after 5 rounds is moving on. So this is going to be fast, furious, full of drama. And I can't wait. Let's go, right? I refreshed my we got my hot brown water from my Ted Lasso mug that my wife got me for Christmas.
Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Yeah,
hey.
I love myself a little Ted Lasso.
Look at that, chat. Look at that. See? Well, take the sip. Pinky up, Danny. Pinky up. Thank you very much. Pinky up. Fancy around here. We're fancy.
Hot brown water.
Hot brown water. Gross.
All right, I think we're ready to rock. Are we ready to rock? I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just like, I'm so nervous.
Yeah, just breathe, Danny. Just breathe. That's it. Breathe. It's gonna be all right.
Breathing.
We don't need that the bedwetting again from the commercial. Don't do it, Danny.
Did you like our Fabi commercials?
That was bro. Chat, how did you feel about the Fabi commercials? I didn't know those were coming. So when I saw them, it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Bro, Hess with the wig on. Oh man.
By the way, it looks like, we have started. Okay, great.
Oh, it's there.
And look at this. Look at Tawny. Tawny's smoking it right now.
Yo, whoa. Hey, Tawny. Hey, slow down, Tawny. Slow down.
Wow.
Whoa. Sheesh, big fella. Whoa, young fella.
You know what becomes interesting in this format is if it's really close and you end up seeing them both get the same puzzle wrong, right? Or one of the puzzles you got wrong that your opponent got right, very clearly where the match was decided. And that's the kind of thing that might be going down here. Danya's got to make a run here, but he's already missed 2, so he's going to be that much more cautious.
And Tawny at 46 looking healthy. Just feeling very healthy about life right now with a 4.6, 4.7 and climbing, my guy. 37 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. Tawny, slow down. Tawny, stop. Stop it, Tawny.
This is he's about to beat his if you're just tuning in, Tawny's best score in the Puzzle Rush qualification portion was 49. So if he gets right here, this is the first time he's cracked 50 today.
Today, right. And this is in the puzzle battle portion. Now he's at 49, and here goes Neradisky starting to catch up here. Neradisky is catching up. 45. Okay. He finds the first move. Tawny's looking for the second here. It might be, and he strikes out with 7 seconds to go, though. And he has to be quicker here. It's 47. Is he going to find it? He strikes out Tawny with the dub.
He does.
Tawny with the dub.
49. That's going to be a super tough score to beat already. And I think one of these guys is going to go 50, though. So this particular match really came down, I think, to this puzzle here. Danya got this one wrong, which is weird. It must have just been a mouse slip because the move is Rook H1 checkmate. He must have played Rook B1.
Oh shoot! Yeah, he must have played Rook B1. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because
Tawny got that puzzle correct to go. If you look on the right side, Tawny actually got this one correct, and so if we were to define, maybe this particular rush came down to that puzzle, right? A big miss there.
Yeah, and mentally you have to slow down a little bit too. Here we go. They back at it. Yo, Tawny with a 4-9. Like, let's grind. Do you understand me right now? Sheesh. Let's see the big fella work. And Neradisky has to bounce back hard here. We know he does it, and he can. We're about to see right now.
Tawny's camera throwing us off a little bit. He's
there he is.
He's not streaming himself. He's streaming as part of the Chess Kid stream, which you can still go check out to twitch.tv/ChessKid. But look at these guys neck and neck. This is what I'm expecting this entire matchup to be. And I think all day when we get these second and third battles, this is where you got two people super evenly matched. Oh man.
They're going back and forth here now, like back and forth. The first one, something happened where, actually it was that one slip up where Tawny started to take off after that when he got it wrong, because you have to slow down. When you get it wrong, it's like a trip. Like you fall, you have to catch your balance.
Yep.
And you gotta, you're out of the rhythm.
Well,
which he just did.
Yeah, we see Danya missed the first one, but they're actually on the same pace overall. Danya has solved one puzzle more than Tawny, even though he's also missed one more.
Yeah, that's right. Now Tawny back up 34, all in a row, by the way. All in a row. Spankers. That's Bishop F7 95, Tawny. Right? Is that not okay? Oh, he found it quickly too. His brain, he's done too many puzzles. Like he found it. He's done too many puzzles. Sometimes your brain is literally fried.
Yeah, he
literally fried. Yeah, he just had a slip up there.
Well, Tawny missed his first puzzle. We got this is a big race. I wonder what chat thinks. I'm sure they voted. I missed the vote or the poll if it was live, but I'm curious what the stats are as far as who's predicted to win this. I think low key Tawny might actually be the favorite. I mean, I know that Danya had a better score to get here with his 53 compared to Tawny's 49, but I think Tawny plays more puzzle battle than puzzle rush, and his nerves might be a little bit more ready for this right now.
Yes, in fact, I mean, I think it's just the experience, which, as you see in a strong grandmaster, sometimes you hear, oh, I got GM'd, right? What does that mean? Oh, in game, any grandmastered you in the end game, right? And I think what happens when I see what happened this game.
Well, look at that. That was a dead tie.
Wow.
And what's funny is they both came down to this last puzzle. What you see before you is what you get. Neither one of them were able to complete this particular puzzle. And so we have a tie here in the second round, which means again, Danya has to make a move.
Yeah.
Danya's the one trailing right now.
That's right. I've never actually seen a tie in puzzle battle. Interesting. It's 2. There you go. Here's the third.
Here they go.
Best of 5, baby. Best of 5. Yo, Danya, move. What's going on? Does he realize it's going? What is going on? Yo.
It might be, maybe he stepped away.
Danya, move. Bro, my guy.
Danya doesn't realize it's on.
Hi. Yo. Oh, he's probably slowing down. Maybe Tawny's not moving because of that. Because he's like, yo, do you know it's on?
Oh, maybe it wasn't ready. They aborted it. Okay.
Oh, man. Yo. Yeah, you're looking crazy.
Somebody wasn't ready. Here we go. Now they're back.
He wasn't ready. No, he wasn't ready. Okay, we good. And they were back. Thanks. All right, Tawny.
And
hold on, Tawny. Okay, that's a big fella. Catch up.
Crazy how fast they're flying here.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, if you let 2 or 3 puzzles get ahead of you, you could lose, right? It's that close of a margin sometimes. That close of a margin. Wow. No, but as going back to the favorite here, Tawny definitely is a favorite, I would say, just because of the experience. Tawny actually plays Puzzle Battle more than like anyone that would play chess, right? He plays more Puzzle Battle than anyone you would actually know. A lot. It's almost unhealthy how much Puzzle Battle this kid be
He's
playing.
always
bro.
on there.
He's always on Puzzle Battle, right? At any time of the day, every stream, do you want to play Puzzle Battle? You'll find Tawny there. So of course you got a lot of experience there. It helps. King takes 24. You got one wrong here. Definitely, especially as the time goes on, guys. They've been doing puzzles for literally hours, okay? Hours. So your brain will get fried in many cases.
All right, 31 for Danya, 32 now. Actually, remember, Danya is down by 2 in the total battle right now. Tawny has put up a 49 and Danya put up a 47 in their best run. So
yeah,
we can see the average score right next to the players, 44 and 45.
Very close. So it's 1.5, 1.5, 2 games. This is a third. This is crucial. I mean, it's crucial.
Yeah, Danya's, he missed his first one.
36,
I almost want to do a
34.
Kasparov impersonation, but I can't do it as well as Danya. So
Danya does it so good, bro. I'm like, dang, man, if I wasn't looking at him, that's scary. Like,
no, his Caspi is on point.
It's fire. It really is like fire.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man, that's scary, bro. See. Bird takes bishop c5. You take on c5. Queen takes c5. On 94. Wait, is he not made it? Rook h1 like almost made. This sucks. Maybe take the rook, take the knight. Oof. That's a rough one. Oh, he played 94 and got it wrong. Oh, yeah, it wasn't. So it was probably queen takes c5. Tawny got 3 wrong. 1.5 to 1.5.
Danya is on a roll here. So
and there it is.
Is that officially putting Danya in the lead? I think it is.
No, that's Tawny 1-1 and then a draw, right? And then they're even. So
yeah, but in terms of the separation, when Tawny won, it was 49-47. It was only 2.
Oh,
Danya won by 3.
In terms of separation, correct.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's a big score.
Yeah.
Big score. Yeah, we can
It's
pull
about
up
the
our
average.
standings
Yeah,
if we
we're
want to
pulling
see
up, right.
where it stands. Although
Yeah,
they're already
here it is.
rolling here the next one, so we'll roll right with it.
I forgot about
Someone
the
needs to
average
tell
part.
Tawny to stop turning off his camera every time a new battle.
A new battle,
Lose
right?
again.
Yeah, no, I forgot about the.
All right,
the
7 to
average part.
5. So Tawny has got to make a move here. The overall score has Danya leading by 1, or I guess 0.3. That's a weird.
That is weird. Huh? 0.3, literally, yeah, 0.3. 41.7 and 42.
I don't know how that works. How do you get 41.7?
Yeah.
What the average is there?
41's 18, 19. Okay. 2020.
All right, well,
let's
we
go,
got
let's go.
22, 21. They're rolling here. Danya in the lead. So Tawny has to make a move at some point here.
Neck and neck here. 25. Okay, 25. It's all
Yeah.
about who's getting. I guess it's all about who's getting that first one wrong here, as we see. Who trips up first? Because it's all good. Look at everybody in the chat talking about math. You know what? Hey, we study chess around
They're
here.
mad
You
at
know
me
that?
about the.
They mad about the
41.7.
right, bro. We study chess.
Because
I'm
I'm like he's up by
you know.
1. He solved 1 more than
Right.
Tawny. So
right.
you know.
Chat out here going crazy. You didn't take double calculus statistics? Are you kidding me? Come on.
There's
It's
2
easy
things I don't
rocket
talk about on
science.
these shows. One of them is math. Everyone knows that.
Right. 35, 37. Oh, Tawny taking off a little bit.
Dude, this is
Taking off a little
this is a scary close battle. They're hitting 40 and they're still perfect. Knock on wood, Dan. Don't jinx them. I didn't jinx Tawny.
Oh, you did. You did it. Let's see. Hold on. 41. Maybe he didn't take time. 40,
Yeah,
42.
he's got 42.
He's got 42.
Tawny's making his
all in a
move.
row. all in a row. Let's go 43.
Look at the nerves.
Oh
of
my
Stewart here.
goodness. The kid is moving. The kid is moving. 42. We got one wrong. 44 for young Tawny. 45 and we live.
45 and we live.
Come on, baby. You know how we go. 46.
I love it. Danya's got to catch up. Okay, 44. Okay. Just nasty. 45 for Danya. 47 for Tawny.
47 piece. 48. Ooh, 48.
I like how Tony's approaching this here. He's slowing down a little bit because he knows he's got the lead. One more solved correctly, and he's probably got this.
Oh, we got it wrong there at the end. This is when it gets tough, when they just be throwing in, oh, you didn't play King H1, silent move. Oh, gotcha. Like, wow. Check. Oh, got it. 50. That's a 50 for
50
Tawny.
spot.
50.
And Danya ends at 48.
50
Dude, this is coming down to the wire right here. I mean, this next battle will probably decide who's playing on Saturday. Tawny regaining the lead.
You see the little head stretch there, and Danya looks away.
Yeah, the little hedge. It came down to this puzzle right here. If we pull it up, we can actually see that Danya got this particular puzzle wrong. And oops, didn't mean to do that. But Tawny got it right. That might have been the difference right there. I mean, that particular puzzle in the final stretch. So, okay, well, the score now represents the average weighted performance. And so it's coming down to literally point decimals here to decide who's going to be still battling it out on Saturday. This is the final run for all the marbles. Danya has to win. Danya has to win this battle, or he's going home. A tie won't do it, can't he? A tie and you're done.
You win or you go home. There is no in between. There is no in between. No candy and flowers for the loser.
Dude, this is drama right here. Look how close this is. These might be, I mean, we're going to see other groups today, and of course tomorrow as well, but these might be the two most evenly matched puzzle solvers in the event at this point.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't think we'll see another match this evenly matched.
Yeah, this was total
nice.
coin flip here.
This was very nice, chat. Hopefully y'all are enjoying this and seeing this heavy matchup here in puzzles today. And inspires you to do your own puzzles later today. Every day you should be doing your puzzles. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sheesh. 29-32.
What a puzzle that was. That was a weird puzzle. I'm just watching these guys both just kind of amazed. Look at Danya though, putting on a show here.
Yeah, I mean, look, I tell you, Danya knows when he has to step up. Sometimes it's weird how he just brings out a different Danya every single time. He needs to be under that pressure. He finds it. He pulls it out. We see it a lot on this stream all the time. Let's see if he's able to do that now.
This is it. We see the score. We've had Tawny has solved in total one more correct than Danya, which is what represents the 43.8 score above 43.5. But of all the runs they've done here, he solved one more total correct. But Danya is flipping the script on that right now with the 40.
Somebody said Russian mode activated.
Russian
Sometimes
mode
you just
activated.
got the Russians in your blood, start tingling like Spidey sense or something. Like my
drama.
Russian senses tingling, and then just start going crazy.
Oh, he missed one. Now he's down. They both have 2 strikes. But it's much harder for Tawny right now than Danya because he's losing with 2 strikes. Oh, okay.
Just close. We on the wire.
Super close.
44.
Oh, no.
30 seconds.
Oh, no, Tawny just had his 3rd strike.
He's out.
I think Danya's moving on.
Tawny is out. Oh, look at him.
Oh,
Tawny, he's
no.
gone. We lost Tawny. He has disappeared. He has literally disappeared, and he's back.
He fell out of his chair. Poor kid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Danya took his time on that last one, but it was actually a foregone conclusion. This 45 score is going to change everything. We see the fist pump from Danya.
The Kobe fist pump, and 46-42.
And Mr. Naroditsky will be moving on to Saturday.
Wow.
Oh man.
Amazing.
What a performance right there we just saw from both those guys. And I think you called it, Canty. I mean, I don't want to take away any drama for the rest of the event. Of course, we could be wrong. Can't wait to see what Group B is going to give us. But that might end up being one of the closest battles we have for the entire event, right? I mean, those guys were trading blows. Tawny won, Danya won. Tawny won, Danya won. Danya took the last one and ultimately moves on to Saturday. Like you said, Russian mode activated.
Yeah, he just turned it on and just, you don't like me when I'm angry. And then he just got all Russian and started speaking in Russian and stuff. Stuff got crazy. And then you see what happens. It's crazy, but great stuff from Danya.
I wonder if when Danya's angry, he speaks Russian in his head. You know what I mean?
Probably does. I'm pretty sure he
if
does.
Russian mode is activated, if he starts speaking Russian in his head. Well, we'll ask Danya that if we ever catch up with him about this. You're going to be commentating with Danya, by the way. Chess.com's lead commentator will be here tomorrow. I will be back on Saturday, partly because Danya is going to be playing. And there you have it. So, okay, I think we take a very short break now, and then we head to the Group B stage. So we're gonna do that. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's Group B with still plenty puzzle solving stars ahead. You have it here. Group A is set. Grandmasters Ray Robson and Daniel Naroditsky move on to the quarterfinals on Saturday. The Puzzle Battle World Championship on Chess.com returns in just a moment. We are back here as Chess.com's Puzzle Battle World Championship rolls on alongside the one and only GM Canty. You can get at GM Canty on Twitter. Is that what they say? Get at me on the tweets.
Right, exactly. Get at me, right?
Get at me on the
get
tweet,
at my DM,
on the Twitter sphere.
Exactly. Yeah, don't be on my DM.
But Canty, this has been awesome, tons of fun, and we still got an entire group ahead of us. Let's take a look at Group B so that the people know what is in store for them. We are we're looking at, in many people's view, the only person who can really give Ray a run for his money, and that is Dimitris Latopoulos. He's a monster. He's a monster with the mouse, and he's awesome at puzzles. Tuan Min Lee, also, he's more well known, I think, for his just blitz and bullet skills in Titled Tuesday. Right. Crazy talented. I can't wait to see what he's up to in puzzles. And then Daddy Shock. Obviously, you and I are both intrigued by that little matchup there. Before you round out with David Zerbinski, who was our second Chess Played Quick qualifier. So your thoughts on this group ahead?
You know what? With Dimitrios here is first he goes by Jimis. So if you guys have ever remember that Jimis guy, that's who this is, right? And he kind of like just fell off the face of the earth. We kind of just like stopped hearing about him, which he's still around and he's still out here and he's still number 2 actually behind Ray, which says he didn't do anything. He didn't take no time off. He was just under the radar behind it. So it's very scary because I think that's a mystery thing that you don't know how he's feeling. You don't know what he's doing these days. This man could be definitely ready.
It's funny because
some problems.
Told stories about Ray and Tawny in our last group. Real quick, I'm just in story mode. God, I'm getting old. I've been here for too long. I'm like a dad. Let me tell you another story. Well, the funny thing about Jimis is Jimis also, when he burst on the scene, was someone who also people thought must be cheating. Who is this guy? And I remember when we first had the idea of doing a puzzle world championship, I told Jimis, I was like, hey man, and I had never seen his face. We'd only gone back and forth. He's like, I gotta be in. I'm like, if you want to be in, like you gotta start streaming or I gotta see you do this live. Right. I've seen Ray do it. I've seen others. So, and he was super reluctant. He was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. And I'm like, I get it. Not everyone's a content creator. You don't have to do anything but just be on camera. You don't even have to smile. I don't care. Right. You don't have to do commentary, but you have to be on camera if you want to be a part of the Puzzle Battle World Championship. And he reluctantly finally agreed. And so that is the man, Dimitris Latopoulos, Jimis, as he is known.
Big fella. Watch him do what he does, guys. But puzzles, it's insane. It's ridiculous to see sometimes. Look at this board he's using, Danny. What is it?
He's clearly a pro streamer, obviously. So sarcasm intended.
Yo, look at this, bro. I can't. We got to check him too. We got to check Ray for performance enhancing substances. We got to check Jimis too. Something's wrong. The board is so small. I'm concerned, Danny. I'm very concerned.
This is crazy.
I'm concerned.
It's also because he is streaming it. So, I mean, I told that story before I had even seen his stream, and now everyone knows I wasn't making up that story. This is clearly a man who doesn't practice streaming or being on camera very often.
You see the desktops in the background? Hold on, what's that? Skype?
Oh God,
man, I can see what time it is over there. Okay, all right. Like everything, boy, the setup. But he'll hit you with these puzzles, though. What about them puzzles, though? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that matters is the puzzle score in this particular format. He doesn't care. He looks good as long as he's playing by our rules. He gets to compete for the thousands of dollars in cash prizes and a chance to maybe avenge himself from last year, revenge himself against Ray Robson. Let's check out Tuan Min Lee. I'm not going to even give a shout out to go follow Dimitris on Twitter, not on Twitch, not because I don't love him. I just, I don't know that he's going to be streaming too much.
Yeah, he don't even care, right? He wouldn't even care if you there, probably.
Yeah.
Just, hey, thanks. Hi. Hello. Let me get back to work. Here's Big Men for the win.
But you can go follow this guy, Tuan Min Lee. Tuan Min Lee likes to twist his hair.
He does. That's how you know he's in think mode. And after you know a player, which is like you don't want to be very predictable, and or when like a player is about to go into a mode that could be good and bad. Like Aronian has the stretch thing, where like he about to go. Oh shoot! You see Aronian stretch is either really good for you or it's gonna be really bad for you, right? Yeah. So it's like anything in between, right? So and then Min has the hair twist, so it's insane. It's nice.
Yeah, no, he's we've seen him. He also every once in a while will just like. It almost like it overtakes him. He'll just start singing and dancing to whatever music he has going. I remember the first time.
Yeah.
I remember the first time in the Pro Chess League, he just like suddenly just broke out into like, solo karaoke, and it was epic. So he's quite the entertaining follow. No jokes. If you're not following his Twitch channel, head on over and hit that button. It's worth it. And not always the time zone that is most friendly for our United States, EU, maybe audience. He does live in Vietnam, but he's definitely a worthy follow.
Absolutely. Big man for the win. Very nice. We have sub battles before. He runs tournaments. He's a great streamer, very wholesome. We use that word a lot. He does. So anytime you go over there, very wholesome. That's what he says. So just so you know, he loves the word wholesome.
He says he's very wholesome.
Yeah, all the time. Everything's wholesome to him. So, you give him some help or that's very wholesome. He always uses that term a whole lot.
Are you allowed to refer to yourself in the third person of being wholesome? I don't know.
Yeah. Min, that's his thing over there.
Well, he's on a pretty good run right now. He's still perfect into the early 30s. That's a good sign. Scoreboard will be updated momentarily. Remember, if you're one of those just tuning in, the top score moves on directly. We are in Group B, actually, not Group A. So we'll update that in just a second. But the top score moves on directly to Saturday. And then second and third will battle it out to take the second spot, with the bottom rush going home, unfortunately.
And by the way, Bobby Hess in the chat. Shout out to Big Bobby. Bobby Hess.
Bobby Hess has been in a lot of chats lately. He was hanging out last night in Donnie's
he was in Donnie's chat last night?
Yeah, he was just chilling.
Chilling. So big fella.
All right, we got a 40 and nothing wrong yet.
Nothing wrong yet, but he's under a minute, so this is probably more likely like a 46.
Yeah, but this could be enough to jump into the lead. We don't really have any scores yet. We know that Demetrius is going to be in the 50s for sure a few times today.
Absolutely. 34. Oh, right now, but he has a minute 30.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what Min Lee can do here.
Min Lee, 44, 20 seconds. All the numbers, and they're all about to be finished here. Jimis, 39 right now. 45, 46. Come on, what do you got? What you got in there?
Yeah.
Best of them still 57, right? That was right.
I want to see it.
Ooh, got it wrong. 48.
48.
It's more start, to be honest.
48.
Okay, guys, I think time to switch here.
Oh, look at that. He goes back. He's actually, what he's showing now is this is our behind the scenes staff work. We share. That's actually a very cool tool for those who want to know what we use there. That is a global timer that allows us to make sure that players in our Speed Chess Championship, or in this case, in an event like this, where everyone is synced with the same global clock. So that's a tool we use so that the players are able to check in and be aware of how much time they have remaining. So
that's very nice. Very nice for everyone to be synced like that. And 47 for Jim is here. 48.
48. And indeed.
More time.
Oh, 49? 49? Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I said that way. 49?
49? Oh,
like
I got it wrong.
Come on, give us our 50, Jimis.
There it is.
There you go, boy.
50 P's, big
5-0. And look at that. He quickly checks back in with the standings to be aware of what the other players are doing. And shout out to Simon. Again, always working hard, the backbone, supporting all these things that bring to life our scoreboards, our clock timers, fair play, all kinds of things going on with the team working hard behind the scenes. We love you guys.
Very well.
Oh, and there's our OBS mirror effect. Like I said, Jimis has clearly been streaming for a long time. Look at that
for real
setup.
Shoot, for real, facts, man. I mean, this is amazing. I can see him in everything, bro. That's great.
Wow. Let's check in with David Zerbinski, or Zerbinski. This was one of our qualifiers from Chess Played Quick. Is that Futurama in the background? What is that background?
That's what's that, guys? What is that? The chat knows. I'm forgot.
So old to say Futurama. They're like, oh my god.
It's not. This is CM Rui. But I forgot. This is Boomer Danny, right? Rick and Morty, right? Rick and Morty. I don't watch it because I'll be studying.
I was gonna say Rick and Morty because my kids watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Danny has to be kidding me. Wow.
I've never seen Rick and Morty, and the animation looks similar to Futurama. What else am I supposed to say?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but yeah, that was pretty bad there, Danny. It is.
That was pretty.
He said
okay.
Futurama. He said Futurama.
Futurama
I was
was
like,
a great
ooh.
show.
It was a great show. It was a great show.
Yeah,
definitely.
Rick
And I
and
was
Morty.
like, I couldn't remember
literally
this one.
everyone yells at me. I just got 2 DMs from people saying, "OMG, Danny,
2
it's Rick and Morty."
DMs. Like, Danny, you need to. You know what, Danny?
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Well, there's our scores. 48 currently. This is I'll say this. If anyone but Demetrius wins this group, that's an upset. I mean,
huge.
Demetrius
Huge.
is definitely the favorite, that being Jimis. So that would be a shocker. But let's see what David Zerbinsky can do here. He's on 40 right now.
Absolutely. Sam Marie is really strong. Very underrated player. Very underrated. 40. Got a 40 piece, but that's okay. First run, 51 minutes left. You got time.
Yep.
You got time.
Yep.
48 still with men up there. Oh, he got a 50. Oh, yeah, we did get the 50. I forgot he did get the 50 piece.
Okay.
Oh, 50 from men? Did men just get a 50?
Oh, men just got a 50.
He got a 50.
Booyah. We've got a neck and neck battle between Tuan Min Lee and Demetrius Latopoulos. I am excited.
Wow, them boys ready. Yeah, that's a 50 piece from men. Big men for the win. That's another 50. And 45 for David Zerbinsky there. And Shaq. We haven't seen Shaq, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where Shaq is. Maybe Shaq isn't streaming. If he's not, he'll be being monitored by the staff probably via Zoom. But I don't know if we have a Shaq looking.
Look, hey, you know what? Don't you feel better though? Like he had 42, you know. So like I'm like, oh shoot, I mean, I'm at 42, you know, I'm in 42. I'm in 43, 44, right? You can do that too, Danny. You know, that's nice.
That's my best score right there. 42.
Hey, you know, make us feel better, right? Hopefully you stay there or not.
I mean, I'm pretty much on the same chess level as Shakriar Mamadjarov.
Exactly, right? Make you feel a little better about life, you know?
Yeah.
Make you feel
42 is the best I can do. Hey, that run.
There you go. Danny getting better. Ooh.
I could probably do better than 42. That's the reality.
No, that's for real. Yeah, we definitely get. Mm-hmm. Oh, did he get that wrong? He did.
Yeah.
Rough getting him wrong early.
It's funny. We've seen him. Obviously, we see the scoreboard, and he has 50, so he's tied with Demetrius at this point. But we've also seen him put up some real stinkers. I've already seen him have 2 rounds where he missed 2 before 30.
Yeah, that's right. That's usually a rough one. You're not even thinking right, and you're still like you already got 2 wrong already.
Yep.
Yeah. The chat ragging on Shaq. Like, yo, Shaq messing around, bro. Shaq went to go get something to drink. Shaq playing with his kids.
Yeah. Shaq is in Zoom, so the team is monitoring him, and obviously, if he ends up qualifying for our second, third place battle, we'll get him on camera. But right now, Shaq is just gonna have to live in your dreams. Imagine his face. Imagine the daddy Shaq face. Can someone get a Photoshop? Can we put Shakriar Mamadjarov's head on a great white shark? Daddy Shaq.
I
would love
thinking
that.
exactly that. Yeah.
100%. Daddy Shaq.
You know, it's nice to hear. I got my sons. They definitely like that. Shout out to Blippy as well. Yeah.
50 hits is pretty good, to be honest. Let's keep going on.
Tuan Min Lee, he checks in on the scoreboard, see where he's at, gets back to work.
There you go.
The one thing that's going to make this one different, Canty, obviously we just watched Ray Robson put up a 57 in his first rush, and we just kind of knew that he was going to qualify, right? So Ray was taking his time, looking at puzzles he got wrong. We're applauding it, as we should, because it's one of the disciplines that's put him where he is.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not going to be the case with these guys. I mean, I think, you know, this is a bit of a coin flip right now, right? And and David Zerbinsky with a 45 is still putting a little pressure on him too.
You know what? It actually might be a mix up between all of them besides Demetrius and Min. Those are definitely 1 and 2. And then it's really just, is Shaq gonna beat David or not?
Right.
And that's really kind of, I think, how this is going here. And then it's a battle of, you know, who is going to battle maybe Min? Who's going to battle Min Lee?
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking here. But Min could beat Dimitri because, you know, you can't count Min out. Demetrius has been, I mean, Min has been able to beat, you know, we've seen him do it in knockouts where this is not obviously chess. This is puzzles, different. And they're not playing chess here, but Min has been able to knock out some top dogs in some chess events. So can't count him out. I'm taking first.
For sure. I just the scenes we're getting here. All they're doing is checking in on the spreadsheet. It's hilarious. Let's go back and check on David Zerbinski so we can talk a little bit more about this Futurama image in front of us.
Futurama, guys. Futurama.
Futurama, kids. Let me tell you about a show I used to watch.
Ah, man. Here we go.
Futurama.
Let's come around. Yeah, everybody sit around, kids. Sit down.
Futurama's still around somewhere, right?
Futurama is.
It's syndicated.
Adult Swim and stuff. Yeah, it's still out.
All right. Well, we've got a 30 with nothing wrong yet. Ain't nothing wrong with a perfect 30.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. 32. Looking good right now. Minute 40. They get harder each time. This is more of like a 47. I am feeling a 47 here from CM Ruben.
Yeah. Okay.
I can feel it. Especially
how quickly do you come up with that? You just kind of look at the time. You
look at the time. I've done correct. The amount of puzzles, the strength, this stuff is going to get harder, and you slow down a little bit more as it gets. So you would like to do 50, but if you're not getting the right puzzles too as well, it ain't gonna help you. Usually around here, it's getting harder.
That's a big moment. It changed the clean 30 to a dirty 30. No one likes a dirty 30. Not this early.
Come on now.
I mean, 330 dirty.
It's
beer 30 somewhere, but
yeah, that's right.
But that was
yikes, that's rough.
2 in a row.
Sometimes you gotta remember, like, you do have to slow down a little bit. He has time. You have to just take a second and think. Beautiful tactic there too. Check. Ring around a Rosie. Oh, just take on see.
That was
that was cute, right?
That was nice. A tough one.
Yeah, I was looking at E1, D2, but he could go C4. 45, he was close. He was very close.
I think you were right, besides those 2 that he missed, right?
Yeah, it was about 47. And then maybe it almost was, and then that last one would have gave him about 48, 49.
Yeah. There's Demetrius. Not on his A game yet. And I say that, no shade being thrown. Just the reality is Demetrius is a guy capable. I mean, he's one of the very few who's gone to the promised land of 60. And I know that. So I mean,
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, you can count on
in 3 or 5.
In 3.
In 3. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Jim is on another level.
No, he you can count on one hand people that have put up a 6 spot in a 3-minute puzzle rush, and he's one of them. So,
60. My goodness.
Look at that.
He has not done just 60,
people
but
giving him follows on his Twitch channel. What?
QT Jelly says that he's done 68.
68 in 3 minutes.
You got to be kidding me. QT Jelly, you got to be. That's got to be cap.
Has anybody hit the 7 marker? 68. I feel like Ray has, but maybe I'm wrong.
7? That's a good question. Can we get a word on that? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
Top score, 3-minute puzzle rush.
Dude from NZ, Magnus is playing in just a little bit. In about 20 minutes, Magnus is coming on the show, and he's going to throw down in some puzzle battles.
Oh, yeah. He's playing too, dude, from NZ. Yeah. Just stick around. Just stick around, bro. Yeah. Just stay the whole show. Just keep watching.
Okay, wait. So 69 is the highest score? Is that facts, or is it just 69 jokes? Come on, Chad. You're better than that. Actually, wait a second. This is Twitch chat. You're not better than that.
Okay, of course, Danny. Right? Twitch chat is always like this. We know
this is like where my producers are. I can feel them getting more and more on the edge of their seat. What is Danny going to read today? I have been trolled by a few gifted bits or subs from time to time, but I'm a little bit better than the Ron Burgundy I used to be. I will not just read anything on camera.
Yeah. See, you guys get that? Did you guys get that? Yeah, chat. Yeah. 43 for men. 43. Wait, what's his top 50? Yeah, you got 50. Nah, it's not gonna be a 50 piece. 43 from Shaq. Yeah. Shaq just chilling. Shaq feel like, I think he's just like really having a ball, chilling. No, but he probably is really working, but he just doesn't do as much as they do here, on the tactics and stuff. 46, dang, man, that's nice.
46 isn't bad. 47. He's neither one of these guys has matched their best 50 that they put up, meaning Demetrius and Min here.
All right. David not too far behind, 45. This could be a nice run for David at 41. 41, maybe breaking his record. Smooth, very smooth. Does he have
got
any
through a
wrong yet?
clean 30, no longer a dirty 30.
Yeah, no longer a dirty. Yeah, he looking good here.
There you go.
Yeah, he's in the roll. 43,
He's
big fella.
47 seconds. He's got 40 seconds and he's still clean.
Spinkers.
I'm loving it.
Push those.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You cut off that night, baby girl.
There
Oh
you go.
yeah.
Oh man, they done got Danny started.
Here we go.
Shoot, dang. CM Rui, look what you did. Rook G7. Oh, check. Ooh, nasty. Queen G7 and then Queen.
40. Look at this. Come on, get that 47. Sheboygan.
46. Sheboygan. He got 46 though. He did pass the high. We did see that coming.
Crap. It's Queen takes A7.
Oh, check then Queen
F2.
takes. Yeah. Spinkers. Jeez, 47. Hit him. Hit him.
Yes,
48. Oh, 48.
I'll take it.
Yo, Shaq is nowhere to be found right
Shaq
now. Where is Shaq? Let's get an APB out on Shaq, please. Somebody, let's get an APB out on Shaq.
Where in the world is Shaq San Diego? That's definitely something that's missing from the chess world. It's just like photoshopping somebody randomly into weird world locations. And I feel like Shaq would be the right GM to just like see if you can like spot like where's Waldo?
All right. Where's Shaq? With the same face he always has to. Just like,
same face.
Same face. Every picture would be the same. He don't really smile much. Same face. Oh man, that's great.
Okay. Why don't we take a peek into our bird's eye view? All three active streamers. As we said, Daddy Shock is in the Zoom call. And if he makes it into the second, third battle, you'll get his face. But right now, these are the three streamers available to you. If you'd like to head over and hit the follow button on their channels, you can do so. And the two guys on top are currently tied at 50 with David Zerbinski, the man who qualified via our Chess Played Quick, which is cool. Sometimes we do those events, Canty, and you just, you discover kind of hidden diamonds in the rough, right? And this guy just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, CM Rui has been in many chats and been saying, yo, I've been working these puzzles. Like, I'm ready to show. And he actually was able to do that, qualifying actually through Chess Played Quick. So he went off and he's very well deserved to be here as he worked hard to do his thing. Now he has to show out.
Yep.
You see the big boys up top, 48 and 47. Look how closely.
No, look at them. They're actually, they're in a rush right now that could actually decide someone taking the, no. Falls short. Will Min Lee do it?
Big man for the win. 49. Can he get a 50-51? He has it. He has the amount of time to do it right now.
Come on,
you
man.
Gotta do it.
Right
you gotta move, big fella. I mean, I don't blame you for going for it though. It just looks right. Instincts for G8. I mean, everything looks great in there.
Twirling his hair. Man, I wish I had roots that strong. If I messed with my hair that much, I'd be bald by the end of the day.
In that spot too, as well. Just in that spot. Just in
my receding hairline. Don't want none of that.
Oh man, that was funny. All right, check up. Wow, very nice. Was it Queen H3? That's a good question. What's up, Anita Drink? What's up, girl? I think Queen H3 was the move there, or Queen F3. It was one of the moves, H or F. Well, it was too fast to look at it.
Yeah, these guys, you see the difference between Ray and the rest of the world. For those of you who've been with us from the very beginning, thank you for that. In some of these moments, but these guys also, I mean, the pattern recognition just jumping out at you in terms of how quickly they're able to solve some of these. I wonder how many of them they've seen before. Because I don't have to ask that with Ray. I know that he's a psycho memorizing puzzles and has been since he was little.
Absolutely.
But I think you can tell the difference when they get on a magical run. They start seeing tough puzzles they've seen before.
Yeah, and you know what's a great tool for this too, besides chess.com trainer, right? So make sure y'all doing your puzzle rests in chess.com trainer. There's an actual book too as well, the in combinations book, Encyclopedia of Combinations, where they actually have the books layered out in certain like discoveries, intermediate tactics, or attraction, deflection. And all of the tactics are in it. It's a very nice book. Very hard. Yeah. But it's a very, very nice book. Huge. Check takes 35.
He's got a clean 30 working.
Looking good. Clean 30, 36 now.
Clean 30.
Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
We're about to get a look into the Daddy Shack, by the way. The fans wanted it, so give us a second here just to.
Oh, okay. Look at it. Yeah, they setting it up. We can see it on our end. Look at him. All right, all clean.
That's our producer working hard behind the scenes, and
yeah, big Shack attack.
Yeah,
big Shack
attack. I love it. Let's do it. Let's bring up Shaq.
Come on, Shaq Daddy. There you go.
There he is. Working it on Zoom and solving puzzles.
I need to, yeah, Daddy Shaq, Daddy, whatever you want to call him, right? That's right. Look at him. Now we got to get up there though. He has enough. So minute 20, he had 31. That's like a 42 usually. So you got to do more than that, Shaq. Come on now. We want more from you.
Yeah, we want more. But he's at least he's perfect so far. He hasn't missed any.
That's true. Puzzles on the toilet, confident. You know, it does look like he's on the toilet right now. He's sitting in the bathroom doing puzzle on the toilet.
This could get inappropriate. So this is where I stop talking and just let that slide.
Okay, yeah, we just let that slide. Oh man, that's funny. That is funny.
There you go.
Wow.
That's actually a really important puzzle,
In-game.
king and pawn ending pattern recognition there, that you push the pawn in front of the enemy king so that when you recapture, you are immediately in opposition.
Right.
So for those of you who don't know your king and pawn endings, that's a really instructive one.
Very nice. Absolutely. I've gotten that wrong many times, so get it right now. There he goes.
It really does look like he's in a bathroom. I mean,
like he's literally on the toilet, like leaning over a little bit. I'm just sitting on the counter, but I'm on the toilet.
You put a random painting of like a flower pot on the wall behind him, and you're definitely in your grandma's bathroom.
Yeah, I'm on the toilet. I'm on the toilet. yeah, I'm playing Puzzle Rush though. I'm good. 43.
Ran out of time, but at least he improved on his best score there. He wasn't he at 42 before?
No, at 43 was the same. It's still up on the screen right now. He's still at 43. Come on, Shaq. Come on. Let's go. There you go. Put the hand on the head. He focused. Focused. Come on, Shaq. I'm rooting for the big dog.
Part of the appearance of the lagginess is not something he's experiencing. I see some chat talking about it's because we have multiple screen shares happening over multiple different versions of Zoom and different things. So just the amount of time it takes to relay to you live on the broadcast adds a little bit of delay there. But okay, we'll see what he can do. We still have not seen anyone do better than 50, but let's head back over to Jimis, who's at 32 and still untouched, unscathed. Now 34, now 35.
Ooh, Hess says he feel like Shaq about to drop a 50 ball.
And now I jinxed him.
Oh, come on, Danny. Every time. How do you do this?
Damn it, Danny.
How do you do it?
I know.
It is literally insane.
Look at that. He's taking the Tawny approach. He missed and just gave it up.
Yeah, he really just gave it up. 50 ball, but him and men are at 50, yeah.
That's a little surprising, actually. I mean, he was on 36, but I guess for him, he knows he's got 50. He probably wants to be in the 40s, still perfect, right? And that's kind of his goal. And
right.
So look at that. He gives up again. So
wow.
We've seen this strategy a few times today. For those who just got here, Tawny, who did go to the puzzle battle knockout versus Danya Naroditsky before ultimately going home, it kind of paid off. We saw him also throwing in the towel early and often if he wasn't on a magical run.
Right. Which didn't help him as much. He did start to pick up a little bit more, but yeah, it's like a streak of bad losses. You lose one, you lose two. You have to change something. You literally have to change now, or it gets bad and you start to tilt. And when you tilt, it could be catastrophic. I'm sure many of you in the chat have lost 100, 200 points in the night. And it's, you want to throw your computer out the window, but you paid for it. So you don't do that. I hope you don't.
They say you should never marry someone until you've seen how they react to bad internet. And I like to say you should never marry someone until you've seen how they react to a bad puzzle rush.
That's right. That's great. That's exactly my motto now. Very nice. Thank you, Danny.
Yep.
Thank you.
There's other things you should do with someone before you get married, but
that's true.
You know,
that's true. But today is just puzzle rush.
That's a different lesson, kids.
Different lesson, right? Today, puzzle rush. Yeah. Definitely. 50, 50, 48, 43. What is he doing? He on YouTube now?
He's checking out YouTube.
Watching videos. I guess I'm good. I'm qualified. Let me just watch.
Let's go
YouTube.
see David Zerbinski, who is still perfect. Oh my God. Right as I say it, he missed 36. Oh my God. I am the worst.
You know what, Danny? This has got to be stopped. You need to go to the doctor.
I know. It's weird, man.
You do, bro. Does it hurt?
And he's thrown in the towel too. Just restarts.
It's over. Takes. Takes. Take.
Yep.
50 and 50. 31 minutes left. Puzzles on the toilet. Yeah, Max, that's a nice clip. Yeah.
He just throws in the towel there. Yeah. So these guys have all, this is, a little bit of a match strategy coming in, and a reminder that as long as you start your last rush before the time expires, that can still be your best rush. And I think these guys, as we've actively seen, every one of them checking in on the scoreboard, checking in on the timer, they've clearly got a strategy that if things aren't coming together, they're going to throw in the towel and try another round. And maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe we're wrong, Canty. Maybe that's the strat, right? That's the meta game.
Right. Yeah, maybe that is something. Well, I think it's different actually for everyone too, though. But also that is a strat that if it works well, then you continue using it. But if it's not working, you have to know that it's not working and adapt immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, and we were talking about it earlier, just because it can also throw off your rhythm.
Right.
If you're giving up too early, and because the algorithm itself is also random, sometimes you should keep going because you don't know what puzzles you're about to be served, and that would be my argument against throwing in the towel. But at the same time, I think that these guys have put up big numbers in their puzzle rush careers, and so I think they probably know, Canty, that if they're not still perfect in the mid 40s,
it's a wrap. I'm a scroll. Start over.
Yeah. The puzzles are only going to get harder. So
yeah, it makes total sense. Makes total sense.
Yeah, my wife missed the boat on that one too, Tupac. She married me before she saw the bad jokes.
Dang.
The dad jokes.
The dad jokes. Yeah, they're pretty good though. Actually, I actually laugh at Danny's dad jokes though. So and genuinely laughing. Like when I'm like, oh, that was funny. Like that was a knee slapper. Actually, that was really funny.
You're so kind.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, Dash of Ash in Puzzle Battle, which is the knockout portion, which will be ahead today. They get the same puzzles, and that's what's kind of fun there, is you're racing literally against the same puzzles with someone. In this case, the algorithm is random, and they're just receiving a random order of puzzles and trying to put up the best score possible against the hour countdown clock.
With 29 minutes left to go here, and top score still being a 50 ball from both Demetrios. And so wait, if there's tied like that, who goes first? Is there like a three-way? Who gets first?
I try not to comment on three-ways.
Yeah, let's
I actually don't know what's going to happen. In fact, wait, there was a discussion here. Let me check the broadcast DM. We've got. Okay, so if we have two people tied, Demetrius and Min will actually play a best of three puzzle rush. Sorry, they will solve three rushes, and then the winner of that moves on, the best average score, and then whoever gets second will still play the puzzle battle
second and third battle.
Third place finisher.
Okay, got it. So you have, because we need to know. Okay. 28 minutes left.
Yeah, so if we have a tie between Demetrius and Min Lee, that'll be the case. So
yeah, this could be disastrous. If this 50, what if all of them get 50? Like,
remind everybody, you can go to go.chess.com/puzzlechamps. Our mods will fill you in with a link here to go read the full format and rules for those of you who are power users and love the details, so that every opportunity you have to call someone out as wrong and flex power of information, you can do that.
Yeah, that's a very good way to put it, and correct.
It's like people who correct my math.
Oh man, right. or like the Perks and Pierce or Alakine, Aliakin. They'd be like it's Alakine, or like they'd be like Jan. I used to call him Ian all the time, and then but it's Jan, and then or the Jordans with the J's. So I'm like, well, you know what? My name is James. That's my name. I'm James now, since that's how we do the J's these days. I'm James.
There's a special place in hell for people who also correct grammar on Twitter.
On Twitter, right? Exactly, the Twitter ones. Yeah, those Twitter people, man.
But here, let's look at this. We got a 38 rolling, and we're still perfect. I love it. Let's get through the 30. Come on. Be careful the back rank. Bishop takes G6. There you go. Nope, it's wrong. Yes, it's right.
Wrong?
It's right. Do it.
It's right.
Yeah, Bishop takes.
Oh, it takes in pawn.
If F takes Queen E7 first, I think.
Queen E7, then pawn, and then wait. Ooh,
it's got to be
39. Okay, it's got to be, and then Queen check.
Yeah, now Queen E7.
Yeah.
There you go.
Queen takes F6.
Okay.
Nice. Check
all right.
those. Oh, he's hanging mate at the bottom. Yikes. He had to take and then take. What the heck was that?
Here we go. He's keeping it going.
Oh, this one's annoying. Yeah, you have to take, check. Yeah, that one's annoying. I got that one a lot. Weirdly enough. Maybe
he's highlighting his idea there. Oh, yeah, that was a good heads up play. I probably would have played Queen D5 and gotten that wrong. Oh, don't miss Queen D1 check. What in the world? What a puzzle. Oh my god.
Freaking game.
That was so nasty.
That was a game. Jeez. 43. And this is what we were talking about sometimes. Like 43. That was only 43. He's talking about it get harder from there.
Yeah, seriously. 45 and we live.
45. There we go. 45 and we live. Oh, he got it one wrong there. 45 and we live. Big fella. He's still there. Take those two. Yikes. He finds everything. Very nice. Very nice. 46. Oh, he's gonna be out of time.
Yeah, it's just tough. They're having trouble knocking on that door to 50. Although we know, as you can see the scoreboard, he's done it once today, and that will likely be good enough. Well, actually, we'll see. I mean, it'll be him and Demetrius at this point if they stay locked in at 50.
Yeah,
throwing down
that little back crack there too, right? Back posture actually is important, and like posture in chess. Kramnik actually said chess is an unhealthy. Kramnik's your favorite too, right? I know you like this. Kramnik said chess is actually unhealthy because of the sitting you have to do so much of. So it is good to be mentally and physically strong.
I actually agree that like they should consider bringing in those ergonomic like standing desks. Yeah. And if both players agree, they can like move up and stand while they think.
I think that's a great idea. I think Fabiano actually is into the standing desk. He owns. I know at one point he was like a sponsor or sponsored by some standing desk company.
Oh, dude, every office I have has a standing desk. Yeah. I mean, besides this one here, because you know what else is unhealthy? Commentary. Wow. I freaking throw up my back during these long shows.
4, 5, 6, 7 hours. Yeah, you got to stretch.
Yeah, dude, seriously, sitting on the couch during that World Championship with Fabi, like every break, we're like standing up and stretching up because it's not healthy.
Yeah, exactly. After your body and your spine is designed to move. So you want to move, guys. Make sure you're staying healthy, hydrated, and stuff like that, right? As a chess player, your fitness is important. Bobby Fischer said, "Mind deteriorates, so does the body, and vice versa." So let's get ready. Let's get right. All right. Hess in the chat says,
okay, I just tested that Robert's still in chat. I had such a great time with Fabi during the World Championship. It was so great. Fabi looked fresh. It was so great. Wouldn't you agree, Robert?
He said, "Oh, okay, I wasn't there. I wasn't there."
Oh man, it's so funny, so funny. We really did have such a good time. Me and Fabi. No, I'm kidding. Oh man. The reason I called Fabi out on that back spot, Robert, before you get all upset, is because you actually seemed fine with your back. I think it was partly because you were able to sit up a little differently. Fabi and I were kind of leaning back. So, yeah.
He said, by the way, he babysat his kids. Wow. He said, "This is how you repay him after he babysitting your kids, Daddy?" Wow.
We have a sequel coming out to the very well-known series Jaws soon. This time starring Daddy Shock.
There you go.
And
that looked just like it. Yeah, that looked just like him too.
I mean, that's a movie I would go see. I'm not gonna lie.
I will go see that movie. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
This probably should be like PG-13 because that looked very scary if you like under 13. Right? Like you should be at least PG-13 to see that movie.
All right. Well, he's on 40 right now. Let's see what he can do. I jinxed it. Okay.
41.
There you go.
41.
What's Jimis up to? Probably
I'm amazed at how he sees that board so little, boy. I don't see nothing. Maybe he's like, I mean, he's obviously way closer than we are to the screen, but still.
Yeah, he must be able to. Yeah. I mean, I can't even make out the position on that board, right? I mean,
right? Like you can't.
Seriously.
Exactly, bro. Oh man, that's too funny, bro. That's too funny. Yeah. But then babysit kids and the other commentators, right? Babysitting kids and the other commentators, man.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he's probably sitting up
Hikaru
very
is
close
playing
to
in the event, chat. His group is throwing down tomorrow.
That's right. Get me in there.
It's actually an interesting theory that Pumpkin the Cat just said, because I remember there are some players who actually do prefer a smaller board because of the physical time it takes to move the mouse. And the theory is it cuts off nano microseconds, you know? I think I would argue probably the difference in speed between it is probably non-critical, but if you get really comfortable playing on a small board, then maybe it is. Maybe it does feel better. He's at 41 right now, 42.
Fast too. Like, do you play Bullet faster on computer or phone?
It's funny because I play more often on the phone now when I play, because I rarely have time and I don't stream and all that stuff. But so I've gotten very used to the touchscreen.
Okay.
And I think I'm faster on the phone certainly than I used to be. It's hard to say. I mean, I feel so old with the mouse.
Yeah, I like to
do. Jimis is chatting with Jeffrey Zhang right now.
Yeah, I see that. That's what Hess says. Hess said Jimis is chatting with Jeffrey Zhang. That's a flex.
He's on pace for maybe a 50. This is a huge round. There we go.
You got a few seconds left. 49. You got to hit this boy. Oh, we got it. Did you get that wrong?
Let's go. Get the 50.
He need 51 to top it. Oh, dang. So close.
Yeah.
So close. 20 minutes left. Wow. I mean, it just shows you what Ray is like, man. Ray is ridiculous. 57 is the high, guys, so far still. But he has touched 60. Jimis has touched 60 before.
No, he did 59 if you remember by the end. He had a 59.
Oh, he did.
He was knocking on the door to 60 in that last.
Jeez. That's
it's nutty.
It's an extra 10. But Jimis can do it. He just hasn't been. He's not in form right now. It's just not clicking right now for him.
All right. Well, we've got Zerbinski still rolling here. Let's not count this guy out. We've got 20 minutes left. He's 2 away from tying Minley and Demetrius. What happens if we have a 3-way tie? I know we already said we're not going to talk about 3-ways on this show, but I'm going to break the rule. What happens if there's a 3-way tie? All right, let's go ahead and bring up the format here just so everyone can see it. Again, remember, you can go to go.chess.com/puzzlechamps to read it. If there's a tie, the players sharing the same score. If the players are still tied after the first 3 puzzle rushes, tiebreak. Okay, so it's going to be, I guess that's what's cool about Puzzle Rush. That makes sense. Even if there's 3 players, Canty, it's the same thing. They're all just going to do 3 puzzle rushes. Whoever has the best average of the 3 round will be the guy who moved on top. Yeah. And then we'll have the other 2 players throw down in the
second one moves on. And then the third falls off. Got it.
Yeah, okay.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Makes sense here. I like how everybody just stopped talking about Shaq in a way, because like he's just like, you're not doing anything. It's just like, well, yeah, I mean, well, shoot, 3-way tie. I mean, it's just these guys. Like, I forgot that Shaq was actually here still, but he's a far away with a 5-point deficit. It's just gonna be hard to do picking up that, which I think someone in the chat said his highest was 44 in 3-minute puzzles.
That's before the event today.
Yeah, correct. Someone in the chat said his highest was 44.
Yeah.
Pretty tough for Shaq. But I mean, shoot, that's his highest. Hey, man, that's hopes for y'all in the chat. Hopes for everybody. Like, shoot, Shaq 44. Nice. And the 3-minute puzzles. Don't be so down on yourself, guys. Don't be so down on yourself.
All right, well, let's see if Shaq can do something magical here. Still rolling, about to get to 30.
nasty with those bishops.
Okay.
Check.
Yep.
Speak.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
it
hold on.
has to be. It was nothing
Okay.
else. No
Yep.
pieces left.
Spicy.
Check. Spink.
There you go.
Check.
There you go. I like that.
Okay, Shaq, work.
Okay,
Queen,
he's working it.
work it, bro. Let's get it. I mean, he like clean with it. He just moving a little too slow, but he clean. It's very clean. He sees it. He's seeing it all. 38.
Nobody move wherever you are. Superstition. Leave the remote where it is. Everyone stay. Nobody blink.
Nobody breathe. Nobody breathe. Okay, you got to breathe.
Okay, this is it though. He's on 40. Still perfect. Ooh, apparently we have a 51 for Jimis. We're not going to go there right now, but let's stay on Shaq.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's go.
Queen J was gross. That was a disgusting tactic. What the heck is this? Thanks. What? You got it wrong.
42.
Dang.
Okay, so I didn't see it. I believed chat, and it's obvious that's my first mistake, right? Believing in what chat said there, but apparently Jim has put a 51. No. Well, we haven't seen the scoreboard updated yet, so we'll see. I'll believe it when Simon says it. Whatever Simon says.
There is Simon.
Oh, there it is. Okay, Simon says it's true.
Oh, he does have. Doesn't he have the animations on? Somebody said something about his animations, which is actually making him slower because he has animations on. Yeah, you can turn the animations off. I have them on because it makes no difference for my speed. Yeah. But I think in something like this, it actually is adding a little bit of micro lag, which is kind of a pro tip, right? Yeah, just a few, exactly. Just a few extra seconds sometimes to get that extra you need. You need here 42. I need a drink. Arcade animations are nothing. I love arcade, and I always forget about it until I see Box stream, and I'm like, arcade. Arcade is the best, actually. Really? We got a minute left. Yo, this is a nasty. Hold up. Oh, he about to touch. This is about to be a nasty performance. Okay, I can feel it. He's on 44 with a minute to go. 45 and we're live. Sorry, James. I'm just forever using that line. I love it. Absolutely. Go ahead, big fella. Go ahead. 46. Oh, we got that wrong. But you got a lot of time. Come on, big fella. You got it. Come on. Got it. Come on. 48. This might be like 53. Based off the speed. Yeah, it does feel like Jimis is finding his zone a little bit, which is it's a good sign for future events. I don't know that it'll be needed to punch his ticket directly to Saturday because I don't know that Min Lee's going to catch him. But he obviously wants to be in great form for when the weekend comes. Definitely, as they have 14 minutes left, they're trying to get this best scores in, guys. Your best scores. 3-minute puzzle rush. 51 from Demetrios. That board's so tiny. I don't know how you're doing that. Twan Min Lee is okay. Wait, let's go. Twan Min Lee's at 49. Can he get 50? Let's go. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. There you go. 50. Okay, one more. Right there. Gotcha. He right there with Demetrios. He right there with him. He's right there. He's grabbing the air anger. Angry. Oh man, right. Look at that. You ever grab the air? Right? Grip the air, right? How does it feel? Stupid air. I'm about to you help me breathe and live. Boy, right. Exactly. Oh man, that was close though. Yes. It does make you realize we're looking at these guys that are just absolute heroes and legends of puzzles, and Ray put up a 59 and kind of brushed his shoulder off. Really, he was just chilling. 59, it was nothing. Man. It was really nothing to him, and it's very inspiring, and it should be to you guys too, especially for people that want to get better at the game. It's very inspiring to see him to be able to do those kind of puzzles there and be like, you know what, man, I'm about to do 1,000 puzzles today, and then you do 15 and be ready to go to sleep. but at the same time, the motivation's there. Motivation's there. Very nice.
Well, we'll see if he can bust past 50 where he's hit 50 at least twice today, maybe even 3 times. But if look at Min Lee, he hasn't thrown in the towel. He doesn't have the same strategy as the others, right? He's in fact, he's had the opposite. We observed a few earlier on that he missed a couple puzzles, but stuck with it. So he likes that. He likes to continue to roll the dice on a run. And I tend to agree with it, but even though we've seen a lot of people just kind of resign if they don't feel like it's going to be their best run.
I'm more of that way too as well. In the time, if I'm timed, I am more of a fan of just pushing through it, just get through it, whatever. And then you feel better and it gives me more shots, or at least confidence wise, to go through and be clean on the next one, just get them wrong later on.
Yep.
Wow, what is this one? What the heck is? Oh yeah, just take and move. Right, got it. Stick and move. Check, take.
Unless something magical happens with Daddy Shock, Mamedyarov will be going home, and we will have a Tuan Min Lee versus David Zerbinski puzzle battle at the end of this. Remember, everyone, that's how the format works. The top performer punches their ticket directly to the quarterfinals. Second and third place will play a 5-match puzzle battle to decide who moves on to the weekend.
He keeps getting 49 too here. I saw Dimitrios again get 49. Oh, this is looking good though for Mint, back in the 40 range. Nice, a little bit. We would want a little bit more time here, but it's doable.
It's doable. He probably needs to get a few that he's seen, a few to go his way.
44.
Oh wow, what a weird puzzle.
Check. No, you just take.
Is it check and take the bishop? It
right.
is. Okay. Yeah.
Right. And push. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how I saw that. I kind of blacked out for a second.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, no, guys, chat, don't forget, Danny did have a 2,900 over the board performance. That is a legendary performance. You could just retire, literally. I'm done. Like my last tournament I was 2,900 performance rating. I'm good.
That's true, actually. I should never play again.
Because you probably can never top that ever.
Never top that.
2,900 performance is ridiculous at his last tournament. That's kind of nuts, guys.
All right. We're back to the Futurama background there.
Futurama, guys. Don't mind Danny.
I'm just trying to make sure that my kids get real mad at me for not properly recognizing Rick and Morty.
It's like, I don't know him.
I should know this. I just hung a Pickle Rick poster on in my son's game room.
Oh man. Exactly. Yeah, Pickle Rick. Remain confident. I see you. Let's get it. Okay, what is this? They're 43. Oh yeah, he's looking good.
This is a serious run here. This could be Zerbinski. Come on, man.
48 is his best so far.
Ooh, is it the other rook? No, he's got it. Oh wow,
man, that's just so.
That was tough.
Weird. That was tough. Takes. Check. Where you going? Box him out. A4.
There you go. I know you got to take with the A pawn because the idea was C4 and then the B pawn runs.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's A4. Devereski 101. Shout out to my uncle Devereski. And then what do we have? B1. B1 is tempting, but it's probably not it. Oh, I
got nothing on this puzzle. I had no idea what that was.
Yeah, that one was crazy. The heck was that one? 48. Jeez.
All right. Well, 8 minutes left here means. What are we looking at? I mean, is this going to be the scoreboard when we're done, Canty, or are we going to have a shakeup?
Here maybe the Min and Jimis, maybe they'll have some. Maybe even Rui. We'll see if they have a push here in the last few minutes to just blast through to really give it my all here because they know. And sometimes it's funny how we used to back in the day when you're working at the first two jobs. And you learn you're very tired at the job, but when 10 minutes is left, for some reason, you just got so much energy. When 5 minutes happens, so in less time, maybe we see a boost of energy somewhere because there's less time.
Well, I mean, it is true, right? I mean, like you called it with Danya, his focus came out, like he went Russian mode in the end when he had to, right? I mean, adrenaline, we are we are beings that have evolved, and when your adrenaline needs to kick in, it's still there, right? I mean, that's kind of a thing.
That's the 100% the thing. I like it. Let's see if they're able to channel or use that last bit of energy in these last few minutes here to get some nasty looking number up there. That's 43. Dang, Shaq again. 43. So close. So close.
That's an interesting theory by Cutie Jelly, whether taking a quick break. I think if you were going to do it, you have to do it earlier on than your last 10 minutes. But it could be, there could be a theory to that. If you're already kind of in a qualified spot, you might take a breath, walk around, throw some water on your face, you know?
Right. And get back to it.
Go get some hot brown water, put it in your cup, slurp it up.
Yep. Yeah, guys. Come on, chat. Come on, chat. What you got to say about that one? Here it comes. What did Dinah score? 53. Thanks, chat. 53. Okay.
Yep.
53, yeah. And 59 for Ray. Big Ray.
I'm liking this run right here. I'm liking, look at it, dude.
Smooth.
38 with 90 seconds left.
Very smooth.
Let's go. Oh, Danny, shut up, bro.
Every time he opens his mouth, guys.
Joshua Chamberlain lives.
No idea, man. He need to go to the doctor. We got to get him to a doctor, Chad. We got to get him to a doctor. Something's wrong.
Either that or I should be using my power for something else.
You're right. Yeah, use it for good, Daddy. Use it for some good and for runs here.
All right, but come on. You're still at 41 with a minute to go. Like, let's go. You got this.
Man.
Come on. Let's get that 51.
Cute. Yeah, what's up, Quantum?
Queen B8, isn't it? Queen B8? Yeah, there you go.
Queen beautiful. What is this? Ooh, beauty. Queen E8. No, that's not Queen E8.
Tricky. What is it? Queen
E7?
Oh, I know. That was brutal.
I don't know what that was either. Maybe Queen E7.
All right,
46. He's on an,
man, that was a magical run right there.
And then until you said something, and then
until I did it. No, it's if you don't know the Joshua Chamberlain joke, I wonder if that person is still out there on Twitch. Just changed their name, but that guy, there was a user, Joshua Chamberlain, who Robert and I were commentating on an SEC, and I had several jinxing moments back to back. Robert remembers it well. Yeah. And this guy just went nuts on me, was so angry, as if I mean, okay, like obviously he believed I really had the power, but he would not stop and was like abusively spamming. And so we had to ban him.
Dang, he was like for real, like no.
Yeah, Joshua Chamberlain was like angry, and he's angry that I jinxed it. He said every time I said it was over, it wasn't over, and every time I said he was not happy.
Oh, so, he was hurt. Something wrong.
So, but apparently he was right. Joshua Chamberlain lives.
Yeah, here's Hess. I heard Joshua Chamberlain's name and had to come back to my computer. It says Hess.
There he is. Robert, yeah, dude, yeah, Joshua Chamberlain, man, you missed it. I'm in an epic jinxing run today, Robert. It's crazy,
bro. It's gross, Robert. It's gross. It's disgusting. It literally is disgusting.
Oh, wait, look at this.
Every time he says it too.
Zerbinski's gone small board. He's gone full small board. Never go full small board.
Wow. Never go full small board. Look at him. Yeah, he did go small board here to get the speed up, I guess.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I guess that's a technique. That's strange. Yeah. You use a smaller board. Wow. Because I guess the mouse. Justice for Joshua. Yeah. Hashtag.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Funny. That's funny right there.
All right.
37-3 over there. Okay, takes.
Let's go, Zerbinski.
Minute 38.
Oh, okay.
Zerbinski about to hit 55. Says Hess, like he's gonna hit 55.
Okay, but I'm not going to say anything about where he's at in terms of pacing. Let's just say Tuan Min Lee is doing good here. That's all I'm going to say.
Let's just say that. Let's say that.
Right as soon as
every time. Dan, you got to go. Hey, let me call them people. I knew
Dude,
I was
I'm walking out
earlier.
I'm on mic.
Yeah,
seriously.
You're right. I'm calling them people on you, Danny. They told me not to do it. They was like, don't do it.
Say
I'm calling them.
Holy crap.
I'm calling them people, Danny. I'm calling them. We wanted to keep it under wraps for a while, but now we gotta. I mean, this is getting out of hand.
That was pretty nutty how on cue that was.
Yeah, really though.
All right, Canty, you're solo for 3 minutes. I'm just gonna sit here.
You need to breathe. You need to breathe. Go get some water. You need to just, think
Aqua
about what you're
Grunt,
doing here.
Aqua
right now.
Grunt claims to be Joshua Chamberlain. Picks or
Right.
it didn't happen. How
I
can you
knew I
prove
was
that
right.
you're the real Joshua Chamberlain?
Aqua Grunt, man. Yeah,
Who-
he might have
who
changed
is
his
John
user or
Galt
something.
here?
Exactly. Head chat mad. Danny, are you kidding me? Come on, Danny. Oh, dude. Never invite Danny to Vegas with you. Oh,
Dude,
you know you should.
I ruined his run. I
You
ruined
should,
his run.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You did, Danny. You definitely did that. I hope that sits well with you when you sleep. Let's see. He said unban him and ban Danny instead. Unban Josh and ban Danny instead. Okay. Take those 43. 43 looking good.
43.
Yeah, 44. Nice. Got under a minute.
Yeah, they all know if they start a rush before the time goes out, it does count. There is overtime in effect, if you will.
Yeah, that's a nasty
So
run, too.
you see them all like checking on the timer tab, and
I think Shaq, he probably just chilling out. He know he out of it. I'm about to go
Yeah.
make dinner. I'm chilling. Like, hey, what we having for dinner?
go check on the kids.
Where the kid? What the kids doing?
Daddy Shock is doing work. All right, we've got
Still on the
Daddy
toilet.
Shock still
Oh,
just
he off
having
the
a good
toilet.
time.
Yeah, he chilling. He in the chair now. He was on the toilet earlier, y'all. We saw it live.
It's so funny.
Live from his toilet. Now he in his chair.
Yeah. Looking at the chair he's in now makes it really funny to think what was he doing in the chair earlier that made it look like he had no
He was in
that
the
he was on the
toilet.
toilet.
I
Like,
thought
how
the
far
same
forward was he?
thing just now. I was like, man, you was way up, or like, where was that chair at the whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. They got to be aware of time. Let's go check on Zerbinski here, see if he can make anything magical happen. The small board effect isn't helping so far.
That's correct. Hey, look at him quick. Ooh, quick. That was with the quickness check. Quick check that boy instant. He said, play again, do it again. Last run, 30 seconds remaining. His toilet is a gaming chair. You need a drink. That is absolutely disgusting.
I need to get a chair with some lumbar support. Oh,
Yeah, bro.
God.
There you go. Yeah, Danny's doing some stretches that y'all cannot see on camera right now. You guys cannot see what Danny is doing right now.
Feels good, Hollywood. I love
my
it.
goodness.
A little stretching.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, producer tried to catch me. I'm already back to normal.
Yeah, he's good.
Gotta
now,
be quick with me. If you want to catch awkward Dan on camera in the wild.
We don't want to see that.
All right, let's see our 4 board scene though. I love the bird's eye view. We got action rolling. Every one of these rushes in progress will count because the timer's up. Oh, but that's it for Tuan Min Lee right there. He doesn't get to start another one.
That's 11.
But he is officially in the puzzle battle that is coming up.
Official puzzle battle, and I mean that's probably gonna be the same for Zerbinski there. And how is this is his last run for Shaq?
Yep. Shaq is no, because Zerbinski's also still rolling, as we can see. So it's the final run for both these guys, but unless Zerbinski pulls off a miracle, he's not going to leapfrog Demetrius or Tuan Min Lee. So we're going to see a battle between those two guys coming up, Min Lee and David Zerbinski.
Check. 34, looking good. It's a solid performance thus far.
Yeah.
Looking very solid. Nice rhythm. Nice rhythm. Check takes. It felt right. Okay, 94 was winning. Check. Ooh, that was great tactic. Take those.
He's still doing good things here, but
they're like, Canty, don't say anything. I mean, they're like, Danny, don't say anything. Like,
yeah, no, seriously, don't.
Danny, don't say anything.
The moment I say he's still doing good things,
oh man,
bad things happen. Oh, jeez.
Yo, somebody clip it. Hey, bro, we gotta get a clip Yo, it really is unheard of, my guy. Like you don't go to Vegas with Danny.
Don't do anything. Don't get in the car.
Don't get man, exactly.
I don't know what
right?
I'm gonna do with myself after this, dude.
Man, dude.
It's horrible.
How are you doing this? Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
Well, that just happened.
Yeah.
And we got more coming up here because the Puzzle Battle World Championships continue. We have another person who has officially punched his ticket. Not a big surprise, obviously, that Demetrius is there, Canty, but it was good for him to see that he found his form as it went on, right? Because he didn't start out smoking at all.
That's right. Absolutely not. He did not. I mean, he finally found a nice stride, which sometimes it takes warming up. I even say this a lot. It's like chess is just like in many sports when it comes to great play in the high levels is warming up. Basketball players, football, soccer, or football, wherever you are, right? Tennis, what do you do before you play? High level, anything, you have to warm up. And this is what the puzzles do. He got warmed up. He got nice and warmed up. He got 51. Looking good.
Yeah, so he got better as he went. He is dancing on Saturday, and we're going to find out who's joining him after a very short break because we have a 5-game, if you will, 5-battle puzzle match between Tuan Min Lee and David Zerbinski. Our chess played quick qualifier. His Cinderella story continues. What is he capable of against the fastest man with a mouse from Vietnam? There, I said it. That's Tuan Min Lee. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with more of the Puzzle Battle World Championship.
Let's go.
We're back here with the Puzzle Battle World Championship, and we will also be back. We're going back to Tata. We're going back to the island, Kate. We have to go back to the island. Jack, I don't want to go back. We're going back to the island. Sorry. We're going back to Tata Steel.
That's right.
Viking Z. Boy, was last year worth it. We had that incredible blitz playoff between Anish Giri and Jordan von Foreest, and the biggest names in chess will be competing in Tata Steel. We're super proud to be a part of it. We are presenting the coverage with our partners in Viking Z, the Tata Steel chess tournament. The field is packed, as you can see before you. And will there be another Armageddon tiebreak? We're going to find out. One thing we know that there will be is more Botez gambits, not just by Alexandra herself, but by everybody. And now people can keep track of their Botez gambits on chess.com/insights. Have you checked out your insights, James?
I have.
Yeah.
I have.
Have you learned anything insightful?
You know what? I am actually I'm better in all of the areas. Just like I think mine was reverse of yours actually, which was kind of cool, but also like, dang, Danny, it's okay. Yeah, if you need a hug, I'm right here, man. If you need a hug or anything.
Well, I learned a lot of things about my chess, and most of them not so fun. But chess.com/insights is actually, I think that obviously the tool that allows you to retry mistakes from your games is, it doesn't get better than that. And technology combined with good chess instruction, that's just good old fashioned family fun right there. So check out your insights at chess.com today. All right. We need to check out these players who are getting set to throw down. This is going to be a close one. Not to say that Danya Naroditsky and Tawny was not, but this is going to be super close. We've got Tuan Min Lee versus Zabinski, and are we off to see the wizard?
Off right now. The wonderful Wizard of Oz here.
Here we go.
Playing.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're rolling.
Neck and neck.
Yeah.
Neck and neck here. They're both in the zone. Moving very quickly. Now, Min did get the higher number overall, but right now, speed right now is definitely favoring David.
Yeah. He's a couple now just one puzzle ahead, but
as it get harder though, you can start to see the slowdown. And sometimes, as you will see, for instance, yesterday in CPQ, Chess Play Quick, I noticed that it was kind of crazy how Andrew Tang was the fastest to get something, but he wasn't, he got stuck where Rafe blew past that part, but he didn't do it as fast, which was kind of like, wow, there you could be faster, but he's stronger, but he's quicker, but he's this. It's like different attributes of being a puzzle solver. It's pretty nice.
Well, there we have our first difference between their two runs. We saw that Tuan Min Lee missed a puzzle. We'll probably check that. Oh, Tuan Min Lee misses a second one.
Tilt.
That's not good.
Breathe. Slow down.
It's funny because, again, if you're just tuning in, their scores to get here were a 50 from Min Lee and a 48. But right now, David Zabinski is
gross out here. He's still twisting his hair. Does he know? Oh man.
He does now.
Yeah.
That was not a good run. And honestly, a bad run like that can really kill you, right? Because it's the best score through the 5 matches. So that was a huge blunder there from Tuan Min Lee to go on full tilt and not even get to 40 because the difference between their two scores might be insurmountable. Man, I hate saying that, but that's a huge mistake.
That's a huge blunder, right? Because it's about the difference here. And he about to widen the beacon here, or they say in the end games here, widen the beacon head is definitely what's about to happen here. Look at that 10 piece. 11.
Wow.
12. He getting adopted.
He's still rolling. He's 12 up. He's got 30 seconds to get just a few more.
And Min going to need a big swing next.
Oh, okay. That's not great. We've got a score now. We can see below us with Zabinski falling there. But I don't even know what to say. If we go back to just the puzzle that Min Lee got wrong right here, the one that he struck out on to be at 30. This was not a hard puzzle to see. The move was knight to d5, and you have to. So he took on d5, which was the problem. The move is to take f7, and after bishop takes a5, you take g2.
G2. Wow.
So
tricky.
Obviously, it's one that David Zerbinski was able to get, and we are already rolling into the second battle here. But wow.
Well. Oh, we're on to the next one. That's a huge difference there. Min is back in the zone. He just has to clean up shop, not focus about it, and just keep moving. Min is now 3 a.m. Min be up though.
Yeah.
Min be up. It is late. It is late. Well, Min's up.
He's always up at this time.
Maybe up, guys. Yeah, maybe up. What's up, Josh?
Okay, well, this is a good sign for him. David Zerbinski strikes out first. He's got a huge gap to make up here. You see a 12-point difference, 30-42. That is not fun.
Yeah, 30-42. It feels like if you're just watching here and you're like, yo, how is he up so much? It's because of him losing in the first round here, losing or actually striking out, getting 3 wrong at a 30, which is a no-no here at the Puzzle Battle, World Championship.
Okay, well, a good what do I say things?
I don't know, Danny. I don't know, guys.
It was a good situation there at 32, having not missed one until.
And he said it too. But chat's like, oh, he's in the zone, and then he's not anymore.
I should be allowed to speak. This isn't fair. I should be allowed to speak.
I mean, you're right. And we agree with that until it starts getting out of hand. Then we're like, Danny, don't say nothing no more. You didn't had your words for the day.
But if you guys are really going to make me be quiet, then you got to admit that there's some sort of weird power in this universe.
That's right. And we have to figure out how to use it for good.
Exactly. That none of us understand. So, that's already a metaphysical jump that not many want to make. So
that's true. We're studying it now. We are studying it, Danny.
Okay, look at the difference here, though. What a comeback after a 12-point devastating loss to start. Min Lee is up by 7.
Coming back. Big fella swinging. Let's go, Min, for the win.
Yeah.
Look at him in the zone, twisting his hair all crazy, acting like he going crazy. Let's go, Min. Yeah, 43. Yikes, that's a nice one. That is a nice one.
Min is recovering. He's up by 5. 30 seconds remaining. Both
take, check. Ooh, sheesh.
It's not
that
over.
Was a lot of moves, right?
Oh
is this a game? A bullet game?
You got to.
This is take the rook. Oh, rook check. Sheesh. Finally, that one was over.
Yeah, that was hardly fair.
That's nuts. 45.
Okay,
5
he's up by 5. Can he cut the lead in half by getting to 46? He does.
46. Oh man, cutting it in half. Great job.
Look at that.
Great job.
That was a big one. So look at that. After 2 runs, we see a 12-point swing disappear back to 6.
Wow.
And really, Zerbinski was the one kind of stumbled a little bit on that one. This was the last puzzle he got wrong after knight to d4. We saw Min Lee get it correct. You have to take with the rook and then take the queen. Obviously, taking with the queen first allows the knight take e2 with check. So that little intermezzo prevents you from trading. So rook takes d4, followed by trading queens, allows white to win a bishop at the end of the line. So that was the combo that got Zerbinski on his 3rd strike. But all right, we are rolling, and we will have another puzzle battle beginning right now. The 3rd match is underway. This is still a great position to be in if you're Zerbinski, but that was a good statement comeback there.
Absolutely. And Min needed that. He knows what he needs to do now. Now he just needs to keep the consistency. If he can stay consistent here and continue to do what he was doing and focusing, he's gonna be there. He'll be able to close this one out smoothly. Now this is number 3. Yep, we're on 3, guys. Number 3. 9,000 Pepper Picante. That's right. 9,000. 16-14.
Okay, push the H pawn.
Push. What is that one? Check. I don't see the mate yet. Rookie 8. What the heck is that? Check. Bishop H2. And then take. Okay. F3. Take. Check.
This is just it's all happening so fast.
Yeah, like I'm just it's so many, so fast, guys.
It's all happening so fast. The rules are you solve as many puzzles as you can as the time ticks away, Pedro. That's the rules. So
yeah, very tricky. Rui turning up this one. Hold up, that's a 3-piece. He's like, oh, that's 3. Catch up, man. Catch up.
Okay.
Catch up, my guy.
There's
Oh, we got
three
one
battles
wrong.
left in this match. It's a
Right.
5-match scenario for the. Oh, it was Bishop F2, not Knight F4 for Zerbinski.
Oh, yikes! That was a big mistake.
That's
Is
a
it
big
Knight
miss.
G5 here? Knight G5 or
I think
Bishop
it's Knight G5
F7?
first, not Bishop takes F7.
Yeah, I like Knight G5 myself. And then after Knight takes
Yeah, he
yeah,
got.
Knight
Oh,
G5.
Oh no, he played
It's
the move I
wrong.
suggested. Bad idea.
It's wrong. Wow. I thought it was Knight G5 as well. Right. And then Knight G5, D6, Knight takes H3, Queen H5, Bishop E6,
Yeah,
Bishop takes E6.
we'll check out that one at the break. That's
Wow,
that's
nice.
a shocker.
But then there's
Although Min
G6
Lee
in
did
that
get it
line.
right.
That's crazy. That's nuts. So I guess it was Bishop F7, Knight G5, take on H3. I guess the king looks stupid as well. Makes sense.
That's one of those that we complain about and think is wrong, and then we check the answer and go, oh damn, it's right.
That's exactly what I'm like. Man, I'm about to call Danny right now. Okay, maybe I'll call him like. never
Okay,
mind.
but look at this. Another comeback. What a turnaround. I mean, it shows you what a tilt the first one was. If you're just tuning in, Min Lee lost the first battle 30-42. He lost by 12, and he's about to pull his second victory here,
Jeez.
though, and he will retake the match lead after this one.
Heavy. Look at this.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. I mean, where did the lead go, right?
Yep.
I mean, sheesh.
Amazing.
That's
42.
a
He's up by
10 piece.
10.
That's a 10 piece. That's a 10. Now you lead it. You can't, yeah. You see how crazy that is? One slip, right? In
Yep.
any type of professional game, this type of like, one slip up, it's game over. Look at this. 11
Yeah.
points now. Literally
Wow.
the tables turned one
That's
time.
a huge turnaround. You see on the scoreboard, and we're going to go check out the answer to this crazy position. So it starts with the move Rook takes H3. So why doesn't Knight G5 work?
I guess there's, I was looking at this line of D6, or maybe just D5. Chat said that too.
D5.
Chat said D5. Yeah.
And then you defend the
D5.
rook. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Bishop takes F7 was the answer, and Min Lee did
Correct.
get it correct, followed by Knight G5.
And then Knight G5, right? Yeah.
You know what we underestimated, Canty, is that in this
What?
position, Black's problems aren't over. We didn't want to give the bishop, but the problem is Queen H5 check is still
It's
really hard to
nasty.
stop. And if
You
you
can't
play
even-
Knight F6,
yeah.
there's E5.
E5. Ooh,
So that
yikes.
was what we underestimated. So okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
big time. Big time. And Min Lee completes the big time comeback. Comeback complete.
Comeback
Metamorphosis
complete.
initiated.
Exactly.
Transition complete.
Right. Mission complete. Takes. 3. So what's the score? All right, men up a little bit. This is number 4. This is a clutch game. Whoever can pull away here is going to put some pressure on somebody in the 5th game.
Yep.
5th match.
Look at him. Oh man, Zerbinski's on tilt.
Oh yeah. 10. Oh, early 10.
Slipping.
You gotta be careful here. Annie 3 down, 2 down now. Yeah, it's steady. Min is definitely picking up speed. You can tell, I guess, from body language too as well. I think Min feels more calm and
Yep.
not more as tense. And you can tell this CM Rui there is just a little stress there, as you can tell.
Oh, someone said
Love it.
Huskies in chat said that he mouse slipped with that first miss. So maybe not tilt then, maybe just a mouse slip, but
Goodness.
still a critical one in a format like this.
But a mouse slip will cause tilt. It will,
Yep.
and it can cause tilt
Yep.
because you mouse slipped. Hurts, man. Feels bad, man.
Okay, but
Slips.
this is super cool. Remember, this is the 4th of our 5 battles. So if Zerbinski's going to make a move, he can't afford any more slips, both literal and figuratively speaking.
All right. Vincent Gaines says, this is the hair curl technique, boys. Hard to learn. Right. Yeah, this is nice. The hair curl
Yep.
gambit from Inlay. Right. It has to be that spot too as well. Only that spot as well.
I wonder if I
Only
could. I can't
right
even
side.
pull enough hair. I don't have enough hair to pull.
Yeah. And it's just you have to twist and it looks weird when you do it, Danny. Like it just looks like you all in your hair, picking your hair. But when men does, it looks weird. Like Danny's just all in his hair. Like why is Danny in his hair? But then when Min does it, it's like, oh, it's Min. Right. And Danny, like, why are you even your hair, Danny?
Why are you touching your hair?
Touching your hair, Danny. Oh wow, they trying to
I
trying
love
to
that.
fry him. Hair
Love
retreat.
that.
You see that the retreat variation?
That was so nice. Oh man, and Zerbinski strikes out. This is tough.
Man,
Min
no,
Lee
that's
is
tough.
showing why he was the
That's
favorite in this
tough.
matchup, despite that I mean, I'll be honest, Canty. I mean, you heard me say it after the first round. I thought 12 might be almost insurmountable. That was an absolutely horrible way to start off. Minley only getting 30, and he has completely turned it around after that start.
And Min is, I mean, unstoppable right now. As you see, 46, and he's trying to really, I mean, put a dent in that lead, and then really say, hey, you got a lot of work to do, Big David, if you're gonna get past me in this one here. 46 and counting.
46. Still got 10 seconds to make it 47. Nice little finish there. Shake and bake, king h6. There you go. Nice.
Yeah.
That's a king and pawn endgame I'm going to show because it's instructive.
Shake, bake, and roll.
Oh, man. That could be it. I'm going to quickly show that king and pawn ending because you know
beautiful.
what?
Absolutely. Shout out to Uncle Devoretsky. Absolutely. Yes.
I got nothing better to do. One of the big mistakes people might make here is trading rooks into a drawn king and pawn ending because you give your opponent opposition. And that would mean you have to push the pawn forward. And if you don't know your king and pawn endings, anytime you break the rule of the pawn being in front of the king, it is always going to be a draw because both of these moves are met by their corresponding opposition. And it's a forced stalemate, essentially, from the beginning of the rook trade. But this move forces you to either trade here, which then would be a winning king and pawn ending because you avoided opposition. Next move, you'll come up and queen. Or you saw what happened, which was rook to g8, now allows you to trade rooks under more favorable terms where you grab the king and pawn opposition, and the rest is history. So that's actually something that like pays off for a strong player, right, Canty? Because there are the puzzles that are like early on just pattern recognition, but that's like a grandmaster quickly recognizing king and pawn pattern recognition, knows where to trade rooks and why.
Absolutely. I've had many times where I've been able to know the rule of the square in these puzzles when you're on 45 sometimes. And it's, oh, okay, where's the square? Can the king get in? Cool, I queen. Right. And then seconds you find it due to I'm studying your end games.
I mean, anything could happen in this last round. Oh, right as I say that, I was
Danny,
just about to say, is it over?
Shut your mouth, Danny.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness, Daniel,
Okay,
your middle name.
I almost went full Joshua
Wrench.
Chamberlain there and said it's over. I won't say it's over. Anything could happen.
Guys.
Minley is in a commanding position. I'll say that.
Yeah, he is. He's in a commanding position. I know, chat. This is ridiculous. I don't know how he's doing it either, chat. I have no idea. It's magical. He really has some type of magic.
It's ridiculous.
It really is.
I've never had it this bad. I'm gonna go to my.
Oh, you gotta go to the doctor, Dave.
I'm gonna go to my acupuncturist. I'm gonna get my chakras aligned.
Yeah, you need to. You gotta do something about
I'm gonna zen it out.
This is getting kind of crazy. I'll learn how to control it. That's how we need to take some classes.
Yeah.
Check.
But okay, but it would have to be a very large score. What is the math on this? You know, I don't do math, James. Is it?
That's a good question.
I think it's got to be a 6. No, it's got to be an 8 or more point spread, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So that's a big win for Zerbinski.
Gee, that's a lot of work, and they about even right now. It ain't looking right. It ain't looking too good for David. But I mean, commend them absolutely for making it this far, especially playing against men, making it competitive against
18.
men.
Okay, I missed it. It needs to be 18, so it's pretty much over. I'm just gonna say it. Okay,
over.
I'm calling it. Joshua Chamberlain, eat your heart out, buddy. It's over. Minley is moving on.
Big men for the win, y'all. Big men for the win. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. What a good performance.
Yeah, great performance here from CM David to make it this far, but definitely Manny just did better, and he is going to be able to walk away the big dog of today and then move on. It's going to be nice. Puzzle battle.
What's going on here? Bishop G7's the move. Bishop G7.
Oh, yeah, here. Oh, yeah, Bishop G7, yeah.
There you go. He found it, yeah. Now back to D4.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Very nice. What we have here. Okay, this is whoa. What is going on here?
Man, what the heck is that?
Hello,
A5,
Sally.
C5? Yeah, Sally. How you doing? A5?
Whoa, C5's the move?
It was one of them fives. I was like, which one?
Yeah, okay, because if black took on C5, you could play A on C6, A5, and you still put him in Zugzwang. Okay, so
A5, yeah, that was very instructional.
That was nasty.
So why didn't A5 work?
A5. Because black can play C5.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
Dang. That's
We're
crazy.
gonna
Now you
we're gonna
zugged
show
out.
that one. What a
Ooh,
puzzle that was. We gotta
man.
show
You
that was
lose
a.
now. That's crazy.
I gotta find it here on all these. He did so many. Hold on a second,
Yeah,
everyone.
C5
I'm
is
looking.
only when you're winning. Unbelievable.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. There it is. We're looking for it, and we're gonna show it. So this was amazing because when you've got the two kings opposing each other, it's a staring contest, right? Obviously, if the white king has to move first, then black wins. And black can't afford to retreat any ground either. So the pawns are basically dictating. Green's not showing up well. I'll do blue. Love me some blue. And so the reason A5 doesn't work is because the pawn has the ability to move 2 squares on its first move. Black can take and then play C5, and white's the one in Zugzwang. But C5 doesn't allow that because after takes, you either play A5 and C6, or you play C6 and A5.
Ooh,
so if C6, A5, if A5, C6, either way, black will eventually be forced to do what he did in the game, and white wins by gobbling the pawn. And the point is white's king is closer. This is kind of like basic outside pass pawn kind of principles, which is it's a huge advantage to have the furthest pawn away from the rest of the pawn conglomerate because your king in theory will always win the race back. And that's exactly what happened. But that's an instructive puzzle that C5 wins there. Wow. What a
that was amazing.
Wow.
Right there. Sheesh.
Okay.
Good stuff.
Well, we have our answer in terms of who's moving on to Saturday. I don't even know if we're taking a break. We're going to show the bracket, I guess. The bracket coming up before your very eyes. We have 4 people who have officially punched their ticket to Saturday, James.
Yeah.
If you had told me these would be the 4 people to start, I wouldn't have been surprised, but we had a lot of drama to get here.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. I think these are definitely names that you know, favorites, and people that probably like Nerditsky. Like, would you think Nerditsky would make it? Absolutely. Jim is 100%. Robeson, I mean, that's not even a question. Minlay is, absolutely. You know what? Minlay, I would say, he would be there too. So this all is not a surprise to me, actually. After looking at this feels about right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and there you see, Minlay did ultimately take it by almost 5 points over Zerbinski. A lot of people have been asking who's up next and when will Hikaru play. That's what people tend to ask on the internet. Where's Hikaru?
Where's Hikaru?
Well, tomorrow we will have Group C going down. Jeffrey Zhang, Hikaru Nakamura, Krikor, Mekatarian, and the Tangster. That's going to be something to tune in for. It will also be commentated by Danya Naroditsky and Canty here. So that's going to be a group right there, man.
That's going to be fire. See my big dog Naka go at it. And then we got Andrew Tang coming with a bang. And then you got Jeffrey Zhang and Krikor too, man. I mean, Krikor, you can't count these guys out. You know,
Dude,
Jeffrey, I didn't even know he was top 3.
Yeah, I don't know who the favorites are there. I mean, I think Zhang is the 3rd seed for a reason, but Tang, I could see Tang jumping up there too. And you've got Krikor, who's super consistent. The fans, Viva La Brazil, they'll be there.
Yeah, they deep too. They be deep through there.
All right, and after that, we will have the final group going down. The Frenchman with 3 names, reigning World Blitz champion, heads off the field. Then you've got the young Christopher Yu, who was the last invited player to get in. Kind of similar story. I won't be here tomorrow, so I was telling now, kind of similar. His dad reached out and was like, "Hey, Christopher's putting up average 50s. I see you have 1 more spot left." I was like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh my goodness, dog, that's funny.
Okay, and then you got Raunak Sadwani, obviously superstar rising from India. Sravan Ranjit. I've never heard of Sravan Ranjit, and I'm excited to see.
I've never heard of him, actually. Never heard of him, and this matchup looks very nice here. I'm very interested to see what Christopher Yu does. Newly minted Grandmaster as well. Shout out to him. Yep. So pretty nice. Raunak Sadwani, force to be reckoned with, guys. We got lots of chess. I'm excited to see it. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Well, let's remind everybody of the full schedule. You just watched Thursday, January 6th. In case you're lost on the internet, you're welcome. That's the date today. Tomorrow is the 7th, which is Friday. And after that comes Saturday. And after that is Sunday. Partying, yeah. It's Friday. Gonna watch chess on Friday.
Yeah, that's right. I like that.
That's probably, if we want to rank the crimes of YouTube, okay, there are many, but the probably the biggest crime of YouTube in taking away the dislike button is somewhere in the future, somebody's going to watch that Friday video and see only upvotes and not see all the downvotes that used to exist. And they're going to think, Canty, that's what humanity was into.
That's exactly what they're going to think, right?
That's, if we were to rank crimes against humanity, that might be at the top.
I think I agree with that, Danny. And we should probably get that maybe tattooed. You know, we can go tomorrow. We can get it matching. You know,
anyway.
Back tats. No, okay. Dang.
This has been great. Tomorrow you get an upgrade. Out walks Danny Wrench, in walks Danny Naroditsky.
Oh, that's a nice.
You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade on so many levels in title, grandmaster, and hair.
Okay.
Upgrade in puns. Tomorrow you are moving on up, man.
Oh man, you know what? Look, I appreciate it, man. I've been here like 3 years and stuff. And like, you know, I didn't want to cry today, but you know, I love you guys. I love you guys.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Rebecca Black is suddenly cool. That's the world we live in. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Shout out to the team working hard. We will see you tomorrow. This was only the beginning. We got plenty more, 3 days ahead for the Puzzle Battle World Championship. You don't want to miss any of the action. For my partner, James Canty, for the crew, tune in tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. Danya Naroditsky joins the show. I will be back on Saturday. And good night, everybody.